Somebody go to my YouTube and let me know if we live. Let me see. All right. I see myself on now. Right now, so I think we should be straight. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. All right. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. We good. So yeah, man. I ain't lying, bro. That's still on fire, bro. Doing great numbers. Let me see what it is right now. I'm doing, and I want to say thank you, man, to everybody that's rocking with me, bro. Like y'all don't know how much that shit means to me, man. It mean a lot, you know. Um, hold up, it mean a lot to me, man. I came so far, bro. Like when niggas counted me out, man. Like called How Well Do You Know? This me and my wife, we got our podcast. How well do you know? You know. And the topic may be anything, but today the topic look at my wife look so beautiful. How well do you know me? So this is me and my wife podcast right here. So how well do you know? Do we know each other? I'm gonna ask. We ain't gonna get into that, but I had to go ahead on and promote that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all go tap into Make Love, Make Money podcast. That's what me and my wife, you know. Of course, y'all know I thug it out at the house, you know what I'm saying, when I come on and chop it on y'all. But, you know, I switched a lot of stuff up, y'all. A lot of stuff then got switched up, man, and I ain't doing it like how I was doing it. I'm doing it better, you know what I'm talking about? And it just, man, that Still on Fire song started something, y'all. When I recorded that song, hold up, because I got y'all saying all kinds of shit. And y'all ain't even telling me, man. Turk, all your shit showing, man. Y'all be trying to see everything in my house, huh? Anyway, when I did that song, bro, that shit did something to me. Hold on, let me see if I can move this. Bam. So I can have everything like kind of like in front of me. All right, we good, we good. So look, turn this around. Bam. All right, we good. We good, we good, we good. So listen, man, what happened, that Still on Fire, that Still on Fire song did something. I'm talking about the fans is like they got behind the underdog. You feel me? And I got discouraged, bro. I ain't lying. I got discouraged, man. I felt like everything was just caving in on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like motherfuckers wasn't rocking with a nigga. Damn, then I can't see my comments, y'all. I'm gonna move this back over here because I can't see my comments and I don't want to ignore y'all. We should be good like that. Instagram, y'all already know what it is. So yeah, man, I felt like shit. Like fuck this shit. You feel me? I ain't tripping about this shit. But nah, I did that song and the response that a nigga get. the response that a nigga got. You heard me? I say, man, shit, I'm still on fire. You heard me? Literally, still on motherfucking fire, dog. You heard me? And the song ain't making no better. The song didn't make it no motherfucking better, man. You heard me? And I've been gone with the move. I've been gone with the move from there. You feel me? And let's tap into this Young Thug case. All right, they in court right now. They got 15,000 people watching it right now, y'all. What I like about it is being televised. When I went to trial, it wasn't no televising going on. It wasn't no televising going on. And another thing I seen, like when the lawyers go to the sidebar, right? When the lawyers go to the sidebar, nobody else was able to hear what they were saying when the judge and the prosecutor and your lawyer be sitting there talking, right? But what I learned from Young Thug in them case, they got headphones and shit now. I don't know if this just started. I ain't been in that system shit since I've been in there since 2012, and I thank God for that. And what I noticed, I'm like, damn, they can hear what they saying now. So I posted a clip on my TikTok yesterday, and that motherfucker had over 60,000 views, man. Hold on, let me go on my TikTok. It actually had over 60,000 views. So I was like, damn. I say, people looking at this because people don't know what's going on, right? So I like, you know what? I'ma be informative to the people of what's going on, man, because a lot of people don't understand that laws is what govern our life in this world. You feel me? And when we don't know the laws, a lot of our rights get violated, bro. Turk unblocked me. This, da, 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 da. I was wearing soldier red. If I block you, bro, you had to be doing or saying some disrespectful shit. Cause I don't just block niggas for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like I don't like we all men and women, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas got to have respect for each other, bro. Cause one thing about it and one thing I know, niggas respect them white folks, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like when a nigga got motion and a nigga doing something, niggas just wanna hate on him. Like no nigga should be disrespectful to a nigga. Like what's the purpose? What's the reason for a nigga to even play with niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand that. But anyway, when I posted that motherfucker got 76,000 views, 111 comments. And I ain't did nothing but post them listening to the and I did a little commentation to it. Hold up. I didn't let the defendant listen to what's going on at the sidebar judge now. Everybody listening. Them boys tuned in. Fuck you talking about? Got them boys on trial like that, man. So anyway, them boys fighting for their life, man. And they tuned in and they listening. You know, I understand the feeling because I've been there, bro. And that's a scary, scary situation. You know, the only thing different, I was in feds. You know what I'm saying? I didn't been to state trial before in New Orleans. That was scary as well. But I got found guilty. I got found not guilty on that case. It was 4 of us on the case. And what was unique about the case is we had 4 people on the same charge, well, on different charges, but the same events, right? So if one person got found not guilty, everybody had to get found not guilty. And I'm thinking in Young Thug's situation, Young Thug gonna have to be the one to get found not guilty for everybody else who on the case to get found not guilty. You know what I'm saying? It might be a case like that. And since they making him to be the head honcho, you know what I'm talking about? But remember, I was telling y'all about the 302, right? How the prosecutor or the detective will take notes from interviewing people and they get to testify to those memos based on how they wrote it out. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday they had a detective who's a gang expert, so they say, on stand, right? He testifying based off of his notes that he took, just reading his notes. And everybody like, damn, how he reading his notes and he testified, blah, blah, blah. It's a 302 memo, you know what I'm saying? When you doing interviews and them people taking notes and they writing stuff down, you know what I'm saying? Like when they was interrogating Thug on a slick, you know what I'm saying? And they was taking notes of everything he was saying. And the lady was in there trying to act like she cool and, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. But the whole time they taking notes down. They gonna use some of those notes that they took that day in this trial. And it's like, it fucks with your character. Like you can't deny that this is what you said. You really don't even remember if you said it. So when you doing these interviews, bro, even with interviews with motherfuckers like Vlad TV, you know what I'm saying? You got to watch him because motherfuckers are taking down notes that can be used against you in a criminal case. You feel me? So this a lot of he say, she say so far what I'm saying, and they trying to build a narrative, but that Steel man, who's Young Thug lawyer, man, that nigga look like he a fucking beast, man. And another thing I'm noticing in the trial, how the judge keep on objecting to overruling their objections. You know what I'm saying? When a judge say overrule, if the if the lawyer say objection, your honor, misleading, blah blah blah, whatever they may say, what's up, Li? Welcome back, boy. And the judge say overrule, that means the prosecutor could continue on going with whatever the question they asking. But if the judge say sustain, he agreed with the lawyer. The prosecutor got to refrain from how they saying whatever they saying, whatever picture that they trying to paint. They got to change it up. So the judge basically, y'all, is like the referee in a fucking game of court. You feel me? The jurors is the motherfuckers who gonna give their opinion based on the facts that is being presented. Beyond a reasonable doubt, meaning that these boys got to get found guilty where there's no doubt in mind that they are guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. If any doubt in there, they got to find them boys not guilty. It's just simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So your lawyer job is to create doubt. The prosecutor job is to create reasonable proof that is no doubt beyond a reasonable doubt. You know what I'm saying? So your lawyer create doubt, the prosecutor create beyond a doubt. You know what I'm talking about? And that's the whole game in the courtroom. You know, now when they got a juror trial and they got a bench trial, right? A bench trial seems like something that people want to go to, but a lot of people be like, I ain't going in front of that judge. A bench trial really is the best trial to go to because the judge got to go by law. And it's the law that they got to uphold, not the picture that they paint to say you guilty. So a lot of people might be guilty, but they violated somebody's rights and they get their case overturned. Like C Murder, right? And in C Murder case, C Murder innocent. You feel me? They had other people that came forward and everything, but you know, they got C Murder. They just upheld his sentence. So upheld your sentence mean the appeal courts agreed with the court of a guilty verdict. So now what he got to do, he got to go back and appeal that decision. And it's just a bunch of motions that you got to continuously put in, man, to fight for your life. And they got all kind of motions. Just because you get found guilty, it don't stop there. Even if you plead guilty, it don't stop there. It's always a loophole. And the whole thing is your rights. So if you don't know your rights, you fucked. So the best thing for people to do is learn what rights that they have and how to protect their rights. Know that they don't have to talk, don't have to say anything, that can plead the fifth. Know that you got the First Amendment right. Yes, you can say whatever you want to say, but anything you say can and will used against you in a court of law. And the judge is going to be the judge deciding if your rights have been violated. The court is back on, y'all. We live coverage in Young Thug Rico trial, man. You heard me? Let's see what's going on. Boys fighting for their life, man. I understand. What's up? What's up with it? It's on pause right now. Y'all can watch it live on YouTube on Law and Crime Trial Network. Y'all can also catch up with what been going on. They in the opening argument stage. I think the lawyers are arguing now. How it go, the prosecutor go, they open it up and they paint a summary of what the trial is gonna be about. You know what I'm saying? They basically just, you gonna hear this and you gonna see this and this is what's going on and blah, blah, blah. And here come your lawyer. Your lawyer come in and basically like put doubt in what they saying that they gonna see. And they gonna tell you the opposite. Like Young Thug case when they say put 24 million on your head, right? The prosecutor try to paint that picture saying Young Thug gonna put a $24 million hit on somebody. Young Thug lawyer come and say, nah, we was talking about Uzi Vert with the $24 million diamond on his head. He wasn't talking about putting no $24 million on. So bam. And he got evidence showing here go 24 million diamond, pink diamond in his head. You know what I'm saying? So that's doubt right there. Well, he now prosecutor line. Bam. So bam. If the case was just based off of that, just that 24 million diamond, they created doubt. And that's what your lawyer got to do the whole time. Everything the prosecutor's saying, every witness that's coming up, they got to create that doubt about what they saying and make them look like the liar and your client innocent. Because everybody is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Nobody, just because you see them in the court, don't mean that they're guilty. You know what I'm saying? But you have, yeah, his lawyer working like a motherfucker. And I believe Thug lawyer gonna be the reason that all them boys get off. Cause his lawyer is like the bread. You know what I'm saying? He the breadwinner. And it's like all the other lawyers feed off of his energy. If he don't say nothing, they don't say nothing. That's what I've been seeing. But it's always good to have that motherfucking fighter that gon' know that motherfucking law, gonna come in that bitch. I know Thug probably paid that nigga about 5 mil. You know what I'm saying? They done put some meals on that boy because he there every day. And he's a high profile lawyer. That nigga there every day and he fighting. He fighting for him. I love that shit. My wife then came a whole cheerleader for YSL, man. You feel me? And I think that's how we be for the underdogs. You know, just we don't want to see our people get locked up, man. You know, it don't have nothing to do with nothing personal about whose side I'm on. I'm on underdog side. I feel like us as black people are all underdogs when they're dealing with the system. You feel me? And that's just real, man. I don't wish this shit on my enemy, dog. Let's see what these people talking about on this the break of the YSL trial. Hold up. It's a lunch break. They're on lunch break now.
Right in this report, this is the officer who is making a report investigation. When it comes to the charging of a crime, that is ultimately to the prosecutorial agency. In this case, it would be the district attorney's office in Atlanta. And whether a crime rises to an aggravated crime, there's certain factors that have to be met. Sometimes gang affiliation will satisfy that. And we really have to see at the end of this case what charges are being presented.
Brian Steele, yeah, that's his name.
The indictment with RICO charges, but the officer himself wouldn't have the power to deem a charge an aggravated crime. Let's go on to another question. I have Carolyn Anderson on YouTube. Do you think the defense attorney dispelled any theory concerning one of their clients being related to the carjacking incident? Brian, I'm going to go to you on that one. What do you think?
I don't think so yet. I mean, but we're only hearing objections, right?
Right.
That will probably come in the cross-examination about what did you write in your report in terms of description? Did you actually put my client's name down? Did you believe it was someone else? Or or how are you identifying this person specifically? Aside from that, they're not necessarily or not necessarily concerned the most with the actual crime individually itself. They're concerned with its connection overall to the gang and the RICO charges. So I think we might not just hear a separation from that individual and that crime, but a separation from that crime and the gang altogether. I think that's where the defense attorney is really going to attack this case.
Right, right. And it's early on. You know, we have a long time to go in this trial to see how the defense starts attacking this evidence on cross-examination, and then ultimately the defense case, which will likely happen after the prosecution puts on all their evidence against these multiple defendants. I'm going to go on to a next question now. We have Real with Robo from YouTube. How does the carjacking support the RICO charge? Does RICO have to further the gang? How did that carjacking further the gang? So, Brian, what do you think?
I mean, that's what we're still waiting for. But yes, the carjacking has to further the power, influence, money, garnering more, not property, power, and I guess real estate, so to speak, for this gang. They've got to connect that together. So it's either they carjacked for the purpose of then selling the pieces. They carjack to influence other gangs, and other people say like, this is our territory and we're expanding. There's got to be some other connected tissue. But I think at this point, we're just laying the foundation of what the crime is, and then the prosecution, hopefully for them and for their the victims they're representing, are going to further the argument and say, here's the connection between the carjacking with the overall influence of this gang.
Right, absolutely. And we have Alicia Brooks from YouTube. Does the state have enough attorneys considering the number of defense attorneys? I'm not doubting the prosecutor's intelligence, but it seems a lot for 1 to 2 people. So you have the multiple defense attorneys because you have multiple defendants. Of course, the prosecutors are in court. But speaking as a former prosecutor, I can tell you there is an entire office behind you, typically, as a prosecutor. And although that these prosecutors are the mouthpiece for the state of Georgia in that courtroom, they likely have an army of other assistant district attorneys, paralegals, and staff to help them behind the scenes, so to say. Whereas the defense attorneys most likely have other staff members and whatnot, but you have the multiple defendants, so that equals multiple defense attorneys, all with different considerations for their clients there. So I think the prosecutors probably have ample firepower, so to say, behind them back at the DA's office. All right, I'm going to go on to another question. I have DC71 from YouTube. Do judges reflect on their objection rulings at the end of the day? Because it seems he's more fair today. Brian, what do you think?
Seem he more fair today.
Person by person, but I would lean towards yes. I think everyone in that courtroom, whether it be judge, defense attorney, or prosecutor, look at what they did that day and then try to reevaluate. Judges often have clerks as well, and I would probably argue it's not even at the end of the day. It might be at the end of the morning session. He's probably doing it now, thinking about, hey, I might have felt like I was kind of leaning one way more than the other, or maybe I felt like I was
You was. You was.
I would draw the
See,
analogy to any kind of professional referee.
See, that's the thing, bro. The judge was being biased and he was rocking with the prosecutor side yesterday when I was watching it, right? And the law crime TV people, they caught it too. You know what I'm saying? Everything that these people was coming up with to object, the judge was overruling it, bro. He was overruling it. It seemed like he was on their case. And when you got a biased judge, this what I don't like about doing a jury trial like that. He could say, you know what? I'm going to save my face and I'm going to do everything I have to do to jeopardize this case for the defense. So I won't get, fucked off, and fuck it. Nothing can happen to me. Let them fight that shit on appeal. It won't be my responsibility turning them loose. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you get a judge that does that, bro. And that's what ain't cool, bro. So when you look at it like that, it probably not good to go with a judge trial versus a jury trial because the judge can be biased for the prosecutor. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that everything that your lawyer is objecting to, the judge is overruling it. See, the whole thing is to object. Don't let that get in because this is something that's damaging. You know what I'm saying? If this something that's damaging, this can cause my client to get found guilty. So the judge have to like strike that shit or let it stay in the court. So if the judge let it stay, it look like, damn, okay, it is what it is. So now that shit on the that shit on the juror's mind. The judge let it stand here. See what I'm saying? So now your lawyer got to fight. He got to keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? It's a fight, y'all, all the way to the fucking end. And I mean fight. You know what I'm saying? I done been in this shit twice, bro. And if you out there, man, and you in the streets, get out the streets, man. Get you a job. Social media is hiring. You feel me? Social media is hiring, man. You don't have to do no criminal activities. Get on social media and make your money, man. All these different apps that paying you thousands and thousands of dollars to create content. Everybody can be a celebrity if that's what you want to be. You feel me? And you don't have to do nothing crazy or stupid to get recognition. You don't have to be a hater. You don't got to hate nobody. Just get on here and be yourself. And you'll be surprised. That might turn into your $1 million, your $1 billion, your $1 trillion. How much you think you have spent on your lawyers throughout the year? Man, I spent a lot of money on lawyers, bro. And it was crazy because I was down to my last $10,000. Appreciate that, life kid. I was down to my last $10,000 when I was on my case, bro. And I ain't have, hold on.
All for them make the correlation of no one's ever driving down the street and see lights and sirens behind them and say, oh.
Okay, that's Young Thug, and they still talk about it. I was down, bro, and it was like, man, it's either I learned this law myself because I don't got no more money. You feel me? And that's what it came down to. And when I started studying the law myself with the lawyer that I had, the last lawyer, they couldn't tell me no anything. So basically, they had to do what I know they had to do, and that's how I got out of jail, bro. You feel me? And thank God for my wife just being there, even after I, you know, did what I did on her. You know, she still stood down with me, bro. This prosecutor on this case, man, she's just like an evil witch.
An opening statement, not evidence, and the judge instructs the jury that
opening statements are not evidence, but it still paint a picture in the juror's mindset. You feel me?
To ask the jury that at the close of the evidence, at the close of the case, that they should reach a verdict of guilty. So I think that would be a proper comment in the opening statement by the prosecution. We are going to take a quick break here at Long Crime, but keep those questions coming. Brian and I will do our best to answer them. So stay tuned here at Long Crime.
It's crazy, like, cause y'all look. Probably cause I done been in the system. I understand, a lot of this stuff and how it is. And bro, I don't want no parts of dealing with this shit. So I'm a law-abiding citizen. I try to do everything by law. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I was an interview on how long the process was for you to get out. Shout out Imani Minimum. Yeah. Oh, you saw an interview. Yeah, the process was long, man. And we got through it. But anyway, just being able to know law. Bro, I'm not trying to deal with people who are breaking the law, who are, who gonna jeopardize everything that I work hard for since I've been home. I don't even want to be around people who, who don't have their mind right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be around you, man. And people get mad because you make up your mind and have that mindset of, man, I'm staying out the way. You know how long I had to fight with people like, man, you ain't real no more, man. I ain't real because I changed my life for the better. Nah, you ain't real. You really don't rock with me for real because you want me to crash out. What I'm doing? I ain't hanging with a bunch of niggas. I ain't doing none of that. I'm with my family. I'm working. I ain't hating on no motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't incriminating myself or no other motherfucker. I ain't talking about nothing that I can talk about. I got a past well, contracts and all that shit was fucked up. I can have a whole lot of negative shit going on that won't be negative to me. It'll be, but to somebody else, it'll make them look bad. I could talk about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I choose not to, dog. And still to be painted in that imagery, right? I just went off in there on my wife. Wow, like, man, I'm sick of this shit. And my wife just be reminding me, nah. See, I got them type of people around me to remind me to be cool, chill out, keep doing what you doing. But it's challenging, man, to do the right thing. It's very, very challenging, man. When you got people that you be feeling like, man, you gonna play with me knowing that I'm with the shit. It's like motherfuckers be tempting you. You feel me? Playing in your face. You know, I hate a nigga thinking that he playing in my face. But what make me stay focused is knowing God, and I'm knowing that we don't battle against each other. We battle against spirits, right? So even if this person is doing something, they don't even know what they doing. Because just like that, I can really make it hard on people, bruh. I really can make it hard on people. What's up, Callie? I can make it hard, bruh. I can make people look bad, bruh. You feel me? With receipts. I'm talking about with receipts. I know how to do it. The stuff that the bloggers and all of it be trying to do to me to put false images on me, I ain't gonna be false if that's what I chose to do, bro. But I choose not to. You know what I'm saying? And I choose to do what's right because God say vengeance is his. You know what I'm saying? But that's a hard thing to do, brother. Like let go and let God, bro. You feel me? So I understand when people like crash out. Sometimes people make you crash out, bro. But understand that it's consequences to you crashing out. Feel me? Even if you morally right, it's still consequences to you crashing out. So if you're gonna crash out, go all the way out. So if a nigga gonna crash out, I gotta go all the way out with it. It's everything that come with it. You feel me? I ain't trying to crash out. I'm laying back, man, so I accept the character assassination or whatever, because at the end of the day, I'm still out here with my family doing what I want to do. And I don't have to be with a bunch of fake people, bro, that pretend like they rock with you only when it's beneficial. And when it ain't beneficial, they detaching themselves from you. People only rock with you when it's beneficial. People rock with you when they see they can make some money off you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have too many people want to make money with you. They want to make money off you without you. They want to get over on you. You see what I'm saying? They don't want you to have. And that's just crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand people like that.
That two-part question. Yes, you can be convicted of a.
So the team that I got around me now, bro, everybody, I'm talking about everybody winning. I talked to my $1 million partner the other day, man. He say, you back. He say, you got momentum and you got resources. See, I didn't have the momentum, right? Well, I didn't know that I had the momentum. But when I realized that I'm the momentum, I put my momentum with the resources that I had. Everybody else saw the resources that I had. Everybody else that watched me, they seen the resources like, boy, if I was you, boy, you crazy. If I was you, everybody else saw it. And everybody else was like, if I was you. But I had to see what I was capable of for myself. I had to see what I can do myself. You feel me? With the resources I got. You know what I'm saying? I was taking care of everybody else but me. And that was the problem, dog. I was taking care, I was putting everybody else before me. You can't put everybody else before you. It's not selfish for you to put yourself first, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the gifts, y'all. Appreciate the gifts. But in the world will make you think you being selfish when you put yourself first. Nah, I gotta put myself first so I can take care of you second. You see what I'm saying? Because if I ain't right, how can I take care of you? If I ain't in my right mind, if I ain't right financially, if I ain't right spiritually, how can I take care of anybody else? So don't believe that shit while don't put yourself first. Nah, it ain't selfish to put yourself first. I don't have a selfish mentality to where fuck everybody else. So long as I don't have a fuck everybody else mentality, I'm in a good place to put myself first to be able to take care of everybody else. You see what I'm saying? Real life. You are crazy. You believe your own hype. Anybody can run Google ads and back. What is you talking about? People like that, people, people like that, all of this shit is a business. So whatever you insinuating, man, find you something else better to do, man. Because nothing you can do that can shake what I'm doing. You watching me. Go find you something else to do, man. Because one thing about it, bro, men lie, women lie, numbers lie, but profits don't, bro. So y'all can't be worried about what people are saying because those are the distractions that'll keep you from realizing the momentum that you have. You know what I'm saying? And when you realize your momentum and you put it together with your resources and you start seeing profits, it'll be easy for you to even not even pay them haters no attention. Y'all see how I deal with them. It's because of what I know. You know what I'm saying? And when you know what you don't have to prove something that you don't. You don't have to prove it. You feel me? One thing about a hater, they know what you know, but they can't figure out how you know what you know. You see what I'm saying? They see what's going on, just like everybody else see what's going on, and they jealous. Unlike everybody else that's happy for you. They mad. They sad. They got seasonal affective disorder. When they mad, they got major affective disorder. They got to go see a therapist for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
If you actually read the counts, a lot of it is conspiracy to commit or violate the RICO Act. So I think that because they wrapped it up in a RICO and it wasn't just separate charges, and because they're all together, I think that if they do a good job of proving their case, that YSL is in fact a criminal gang.
A hater just like the prosecutor. They do their best to try to create um um beyond a reasonable doubt that you winning. A hater don't want you to win, so they try to create doubt in the world of people. He not winning. So you don't let what the haters trying to paint about you be true. And the way you don't let it be true is you don't go back and forth with them. You keep on going up. You keep on staying focused. You feel me? And you keep on popping your shit. Know what I'm talking about? Cause they see me popping my shit. They see it. And I didn't organize this shit to where, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep my shit popping over here. I'ma pop my shit over here. So when they go searching and lurking and they come to here, they be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So I control the narrative. Don't let the haters control how you roll, man. You feel me? See, I had to figure that shit out. I used to get out my character to where if I'm on my Instagram, that's the first place people go to see what you're doing, right? So why be on my Instagram going back and forth with a motherfucker? That's fucking up my business. Young Jock, shout out to my brother Jock. Jock say, nigga, I was trying to get you on the radio station, nigga. When I ain't here, sometimes I wanted you to fill in for me, right? Man, the people went to your Instagram And they say you fussing and arguing and shit. They like, nah, we don't want that up here. Fucked up some business for me. You see what I'm saying? So when Jock told me this shit about a year and a half ago, you know what I'm saying? I started changing. I was with Jock the other day. That nigga told me, man, put that bottle down. You know what I'm saying? He ain't stop taking them pictures with that bottle and all your pictures and shit. Bop, bop, bop. So now I'm conscious. When you have people like that want to see you win, that's showing you because they went through the same shit with these haters and shit. Y'all know Jock don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Jock change his hair a certain color and make a motherfucker think whatever the fuck they want to think. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck about him and he winning. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is Jock a real one, man. That nigga a real one, man. That nigga be want to see a nigga win. That nigga is not a hater, man. You feel me? He stay inviting me to shit. I don't never go to everything, but ever since I moved to Atlanta, even before I moved to Atlanta, that nigga been my partner behind the scenes. You feel me? Shout out to Jock, man. Shout out to that boy, Beehive. Beehive, another one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see my nigga Beehive, man. That's my podcast partner now. You feel me? Man, motherfuckers ain't want to put me in their blogs the right way. They was putting me in their blogs, but they wanted to control the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like Vlad and all them motherfuckers, they want to put out controversy shit. You know, make shit seem like a nigga ain't saying this or make it seem like I'm a hater, I'm this, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we gotta clean this shit up. Me and Beehive got together, nigga, and went to controlling that shit and making that shit work like it worked. Look at the numbers. Look at them numbers with Turk and Beehive. When Turk and Beehive talking that shit, them numbers going crazy. Yeah, and we ain't doing no hating on nobody. Nigga, we ain't putting out no hating content. We don't even do that. But look at our numbers to the point where Vlad ain't had no motion. He brought my name up to boost it the other day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even thinking about you. Talking about he stopped talking to me. Nigga, I talk for myself. I control my own narrative. I don't need to come on your show. Nigga, I am the show, nigga. You feel me? I do the same shit y'all doing. And the difference for me, I'm teaching everybody else that they could do the same motherfucking thing that y'all doing too. They don't gotta come on y'all shit. They could get on this motherfucking control their own narrative. You know what I'm saying? And have their own motion. They don't need to come let y'all monetize off their content. You feel me? I learned how to do all this shit from haters, dog. I learned how to do everything that I'm doing, and people who've been watching me, they'll tell you, I've been the same motherfucking way, telling them the same thing. Man, y'all could do this shit too. So they get to witness this shit. Nigga, I ain't changed nothing. I ain't changed nothing that I'm doing. The only thing changed is a nigga bank account, nigga. That's it. That's it. I've been doing the same shit that I've been doing, nigga. I ain't do nothing different. I ain't do no foo-foo shit. I ain't jumping on nigga business. I can talk about everything that's trending if I want. If I want to, nigga, I don't even like getting into that shit. That's negative energy shit, nigga. I don't even want that in my movement, dog. My movement's strictly on fire, nigga. You heard me? And I got a team of motherfuckers who rocking with it. And y'all see what's going on, nigga. Y'all see what's going on. Yeah. And the haters gonna be there regardless. The haters gonna make you win regardless. But you can't get out your character because that's when they are controlling the narrative. When you allow yourself to do something that you wouldn't normally do, let a motherfucker see you sweat. Nigga, when you having sex, nigga, nobody see that sweat but you and your fucking girl, nigga. That's how you gotta keep it, nigga. You heard me? Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, man, if you just tuning in, we recapping, reacting. It's a lunch break in the YSL Rico trial, you know. And I'm just popping my shit in the midst of that, bro, because I'm in a great place right now in my life, man. And, you know, I want other people to experience this bliss of happiness where you just realize that it's all inside you. Rich is realize I control happiness. Everybody is in a pursuit of happiness that they already is. You know what I'm saying? Black bomber jacket. This a bomber jacket? Somebody sent me this and somebody misspelled. A lot of people and black designers and stuff like that, they send me stuff, man, all the time, man. Some of the stuff I be rocking, some of it I don't. So yeah, that's where this come from. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, we on. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my Instagram, Original Hot Boy Turk. Follow me on TikTok, Original Hot Boy Turk. Y'all can get my merch and stuff now on TikTok. I'm in the TikTok shop. You know, oh, I'm about to start managing content creators, y'all. Stay tuned for that. That's a new management department that I'm starting. You know, so if you're a content creator, tag me in your content. You know, tag me in your content. I got a studio for y'all to create at. You know, basically we bridging the gap. Everything that you need to be able to create, we got. Me and my team, we got it. We got the podcast, we got the studio, we got the studio for you to be able to create. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you need is your momentum. Put it like this: we got the resources. All around shop. Yeah, everything in house, bro. We control the narrative. A straight empire. Empire without the hate. You heard me? Haters are not allowed. They only can see what we got going on. That's it. That's it. Turk, I'm a cameraman in Atlanta. Now, hey, you know what? I need me a cameraman, bro. I got people that I pay contract camera guys. I just was telling my wife, man, we need somebody who could be there, like just the moments. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to catch the moments, and somebody who I can trust though. So that it take time with finding them type of people, man, that's loyal, who gonna understand, bro. Don't put that shout out on me if I don't approve of it. Bruh, who basically gonna build your image while you building your image and not try to tear your image down because they just hungry and they just want to say, okay, I'm Turk cameraman, or I'm this, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? I need people that gonna think team and not they self. Ain't no I in team. I don't think I, even though I put myself first, but I put myself first for the team to work. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Stand by for live Q&A. Young Thug Rico trial. That's what's going on right now, y'all. Let me see if the trial have started. Watch live. Nope, they still on lunch break. It's live coverage. But like I said, y'all can go to Law and Crime Network on YouTube and catch up with the trial. If y'all haven't been, they got day 3. I think it's day. They got all of it. You can catch up with it from the time they started, even from the juror selection, I believe. Right now, Young Thug, YSL, Rico trial, Georgia versus Jeffrey Williams. That's what we watching now. And it's a live coverage. Right now they doing Q&As on Law and Crime YouTube channel. Real life. And boy, I ain't lying. Law and Crime YouTube channel getting paid off them commercials because they got nothing but commercial interruptions on the content. They getting paid. They getting their check because a lot of people tuned in.
Go through all of their alleged crimes. And then you have all these potential witnesses, right? 400. So it's like now I guess
400 witnesses.
That seems like such a long time.
Bro, you know how long this trial gonna be with 400 witnesses?
Multiple defendants, as you say, Mina. You have a complex case. We talked about that. RICO cases are traditionally complex cases. But that's ultimately, the judge is going to somehow need to.
This is gonna be a long case.
Make sure that this trial proceeds in an organized and timely fashion. You have to think about those jurors also. Right. Of course, there's trials that are long, but those jurors all have families. They have their lives, and of course, you want the evidence put forth before that jury in a complete way.
I wonder if they paying these jurors
to be able to really have their chance to attack the evidence or put on their case. But again, the jurors, and the judge will have to have that.
They gotta be paying them because it's a long trial, man.
In order to move the case, so it's not going on for months and months and months. And I also think there's the nuance of the gang, right? The gang related stuff. I don't think many people are gang experts, right? So me just watching it, I'm taking all these notes about things that I wasn't really privy to, right? So it's like you have that.
Let me see. Do jurors get paid in trials?
That they're operating in, and then explaining that to the jury.
Jurors often receive a nominal payment for their service during trials. The amount varies depending on the jurisdiction, but it's generally a modest compensation to cover expenses or loss of income during the time they serve as a jury. So,
robbery.
So yeah, the jurors will be getting compensated. You know what I'm saying? So they get paid for their expenses, whatever food. Probably if they gotta stay, if they sequestered, they gotta stay there. They gonna get paid for that, and they get paid for loss of income. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if you're on a jury, you can't work. So these jurors about to make a big check. Now 400 people didn't necessarily witness the crime. They got 400 witnesses, like expert witnesses, character witnesses. They have different witnesses for different things. It's a RICO case. They got damn near 10 defendants on trial at one time. You know what I'm saying? So between all of those lawyers, you might have one lawyer with 10, 20 witnesses. You feel me? And each one of those witnesses, all of them might add up to 150 witnesses just between them. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the prosecutor witnesses. Then you got witnesses to go against that. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much, man. So I could believe they got 400 witnesses in this case. It's a big case.
The breadth of what this gang does, and then they'll start implementing, okay, so this is what they do, this is how they extend their power, this is how they extend their territory, and now this is how these players participate in it. Because, I said, not everyone's a gang expert. You and I hang out with gang members as a part-time job, right? And we have an understanding of how those people operate, and how that I would say not subculture because they're less than, but subculture because they're separate from the main culture that everyone understands. Not everyone understands that. Not everyone knows what it means to be like the three of us are 550. People be like, what does that mean? Well, we're neutral. We're not. I don't know if you're neutral. I know he's neutral. But we're not gang affiliated. We're 550, right? That's something that people have to be explained to, understand, and know what it means. And if I throw up a sign, I'm not gonna throw up a sign because I don't need RICO coming after me. Right. But what does it mean? How does this work? What does this handshake mean? We understand that because of our clients. We need to bring that down and show how they all work into that environment.
Yeah. Right? Because too much complexity. You got to put it all out there. There's so many nuances and facets to gang culture and whatnot that they have to keep it in a manner that is applicable to that jury and easily understood. Let's go on to the next question. What do you think about the rap lyrics being used in this RICO trial? And we talked about that a little. Yeah. Let's talk about that. I actually did a Twitter poll. I guess the question is, how are you using the rap lyrics? So in this trial, they're using it traditionally, right? If you're using rap lyrics solely as evidence, I think that is just a violation of amendments and people's right to create music, create art, right? But that's not what's happening here in this particular case. Now, we haven't seen all the evidence, but they claim that they have instances and events that happened, right? That somehow are identical to some of the lyrics in these raps. So you don't have just rap lyrics as evidence. You actually have evidence of crimes, the people who commit.
T.I. going out, T.I. say, and I feel him, bro, when these promoters be false advertising, putting people on flyers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't compensating you, you know what I'm saying? So I can feel that. I feel how you feel on that, you know. But morally, you could be right about that situation, so you still how you deal. Morally, we could be right, but we still can be wrong in the eyesight of the law. And that's what gets me to like, man, look, I'm out the way because morally I'm right. I'm justified. But by law, it ain't no moral right. See what I'm saying? It ain't. Ain't no such thing as street justice. You feel me? So your street justice is stay out the way. Simple as that. Fuck who talking about, man, oh, you a hoe ass, da, 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 da. They gonna be the main one saying, look at his stupid ass, hey, he's stupid. You know what I'm saying? People be wanting to be entertained by you getting fucked off. Nah, man. You gotta think. Outthink these haters, man. You feel me? Yeah. Just know that they try to trick you out your position, man. Some things that may seem like a loss is really a gain. You feel me? Even when I lose, I win. That's the mentality you have to have. And then when you think of it like that, because if a person try to do some snake shit, right? Good they did that because you was fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you showed me who you really was because I thought you were my dog. You know what I'm saying? So I won because if you would have carried on pretending like you fuck with me, you probably would have got a whole lot more than what you got. Because I didn't show you everything. I didn't tell you everything. You thought you had everything that you needed to have on me, but you realized, damn, I moved too soon. See what I'm saying? So thank God you don't go with me to the next level. You see what I'm saying? It's all with how you perceive things in your life, bro. A loss is not a loss when you gain by it, man. And that's how I look at things. You know, shit that I be wanting to like vent about. Man, I'm putting that shit on Joseph album. You heard me? I'm talking about that shit. And guess what? When I talk about it, it ain't no diss. It's a dismiss. I'm dismissing motherfuckers out of my life. You heard me? This ain't no diss record. It's a dismiss record. Dismiss your ass from out of my life. You heard me? That's what it is. You can't get mad because I'm telling my truth. I'm just doing it my way. I'm doing it my way and not the way you expected me to do it. Nah, we ain't gonna do it like that because I'm not capitalizing off the way that you expect. I'm gonna capitalize off this way because I planned it like that. From A to Z. This is the plan. See what I'm saying? You have to control the fire, man. They got a wildfire and they got a controlled fire. You can spark a fire as long as you can put it out. But don't get caught up into a wildfire that you can't put out. You see what I'm saying? You're not controlling the narrative. You're losing like that. If you run for election of something, guarantee that you're going to win before you run for it. Or don't run for it. I ain't doing no wishful thinking. I'm too old to be wishful thinking. I ain't gambling neither. Fuck that. Nigga talking about, man, you gotta gamble. Nah, I don't gotta gamble. I can scramble. I ain't gonna gamble. You hear me? Yeah, I'm scrambling. I ain't gambling. You heard me? That gamble, you don't know if you're gonna win or lose. When you scrambling, you trying to go win. You heard me? Yeah, that's what you doing, man. I'm scrambling. I'm fighting to the end. I ain't doing no gambling, man. You heard me? Not me. Who? Shit. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. We have to learn, bro. We have to learn so we can continue to earn. And that's what it is. You feel me? Out of everybody that's watching, we got one hater that said no. And he probably still watching. You feel me? You got to be a bit of somebody to come in a room full of people that's enjoying themselves, and you the only one. You gotta be special. Man, if I'm the only one, man, you know what? I'm outnumbered, bro. You feel me? But that's just how people, you know. Anyway, if y'all not tuned in to the YSL Young Thug case, you go to YouTube, go to Law and Crime YouTube channel, and y'all can watch live them boys on trial. You can catch up with stuff that already have transpired. You know what I'm saying? And you can learn some things, you know. You don't just watch it just to be in their business, but I watch it for information. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to know what you need to know, man, in this life. You feel me? Because if you don't know something, man, you most definitely going to have to pay for it. We only pay for what we don't know. You know, there go another hater that said thumbs down. He must be the same one. See how I exposed them? They so predictable. Now go out and come back in and you get you another thumb because you only can hit it one time. But yeah, man. If you haters use that energy to do something productive, they'll do great things. Why invest that much time and energy into trying to block someone else's shine? Then be mad when they still shine. I don't know, bro. I don't know why they do that, but you know, that's the only reason a hater hates you because you're doing what you're doing. I ain't never saw a hater that hates somebody that ain't doing nothing. They don't got nothing to say to them. Nothing. A hater, look, this is so crazy about a hater. A hater see you doing something and come on here and try to say you ain't doing nothing. But the whole reason they on here is because they see you doing something. Or they wouldn't be on here saying you ain't doing nothing. You heard me? Yeah. Haters confused. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by me. Stand by me. Yeah, man. I just smile on a hater. You heard me? That's what I do, man. You dig? Yo, Law and Crime, live.
Welcome back to Long Crime, where we're covering the trial of Young Thug in Atlanta, Georgia. Right now, they are on a lunch break, so we are taking your questions and doing our best to answer them here in the studio at Long Crime. With me is Brian Buckmeyer and me.
It's the day 4, y'all. Day 4 of the Georgia racketeering case for rapper Jeffrey Young Thug Williams. Day 3
from YouTube
in New Hampshire. Trial for John DeLee, charged with second-degree murder after shooting Timothy
What's your take on this?
Pruitt outside
What about you?
a Manchester bar.
It's the one where some can and some can't. It all depends.
And day 2 of trial for former Aurora paramedics Jeremy Cooper and Peter Chickahonic, charged in debt of Elijah McClain.
Less likely to be convicted, while you two would be, and you probably get more jail time.
Arizona police officer Josh Anderson resigned after being arrested for hit and run of civilian Irish Billy on Thanksgiving Day. All of this is going on right now, y'all. In the law and crime. The degree of the count, right? Estranged husband of disgraced family vlogger Ruby Frankie filed for divorce months after Frankie's arrest on child abuse charges.
Individual counts.
A lot of stuff going on, man.
Guilty of those particular charges that each defendant is charged with. Let's go on to the next question. And Brian, this is something directed at you.
We have a fan.
One of the many fans out there.
Is that mom? Is your mom?
Hi, Mom.
It's your mom has the hit Real with Robo.
Oh.
This question is from Real with Robo from YouTube. Car being returned. A person getting jailed doesn't seem to further a gang's fear or influence. How is the prosecution doing, in your opinion, Brian?
Well, thank you first for the directed question. Right now, I'm kind of just sitting and waiting. I'm looking for them to connect the dots. To me, the dots are a little bit far apart, but I don't see the whole picture. The taking of the car, I think, like you, I think probably like the jury as well, they're scratching their head and saying, what is this? Now, could we find evidence that the YSL gang just randomly goes and steals vehicles just to perpetuate fear amongst the community, and those vehicles get found elsewhere, and then this is just their hallmark? Yeah, and that could be RICO. Or could it just be a one-off? I don't know. This, unfortunately, is a point we're going to say we got to just see and wait.
Right. Next question is from JC from YouTube. I mean, I'll get your take on this. Will the 400 witnesses exhaust the jurors and go against the DA in the end? What do you think?
I think it's a bit much, and it's a lot of information. It's a lot of different people. I think it is exhausting. I've read the full list, and I don't understand why it wasn't narrowed down. I mean, are we seriously thinking that, you can call all of these 400 people? That was really one of my questions. I know they narrowed it down from 700, but I do think
they had 700 witnesses.
And I get it. They want to keep things on the table depending on how the trial goes, and you call people that you see fit. But I do think having too many witnesses is just exhausting, and it's kind of like you keep beating the horse, and it's not engaging. And after a while, it's almost detrimental if the jury starts tuning out because it's just too many people saying too many things.
Absolutely. You want the jurors to be very attentive, listening to the evidence. Of course, I always say trial is dynamic and unfolds as the testimony and evidence is put forth in that courtroom. Maybe they'll whittle down.
Prosecutor got all those witnesses, man.
All right, we don't need that witness, but we always want to keep the jurors' attention and keep the evidence sort of streamlined for that jury. Let's go on to the next question. I have a question from Michael L. coming in from YouTube. Many of the defendants took plea deals, so their charges / case.
They narrowed it down from 700 to 400.
Deal then made public since their case is over. Brian, what do you make of that?
So I think some of the terms are, for example, we know that some of the 9 have to testify against any person who comes forward.
And 9 of them got released.
The sentencing of those individuals. When you're talking about
took plea deals,
closed doors deals, like we often see CIs or CSs, confidential informants, confidential sources. Those deals as to how they got to the ultimate plea deal, those probably won't be seen, and that's often for safety reasons. A lot of people are in gangs that supposedly kill rival gang members and supposedly kill snitches. I think a lot of that is kept just to keep those people who took plea deals safe, as well as their families.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think some of the stuff is public. Like I have it in my notes. Certain people made written statements that can be used in court. Certain people will be called to testify, and we already know they might invoke the fifth already. Is information that's been made public, and some other people have said. I mean, one of the co-founders that got a plea deal, he said, "I will agree to testify truthfully, and these are the things that I will testify to." So some of it is public, and then some of it is not.
Absolutely. And Mina, I'm going to throw the next question to you. The officer who testified today this morning indicated several times he doesn't even know gang signs. He didn't place noted gang signs in the report. How is he relative to this RICO charge? We have about a minute to break. What do you think?
Well, we'll see how they tie it all in. You know, I think a lot of it is they have to piece together what they have. And we had someone that was very versed in gang culture and gang life and really broke it down. This witness is giving it from another perspective. So I think all of it is part of that pie that they're trying to serve.
Absolutely. Brian, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's exactly the pie that they're trying to serve. They're going to get pieces together. The only question is it going to be a pie that's very large?
Right. Is it apple? Is it pumpkin?
I think we're going to see a lot more in terms of expert witnesses talking about gang signs and whatnot. But whether this, ultimately, the credibility of this witness is in question, we'll see. Mina, Brian, thank you for joining me and our viewers and answering their questions. You both were excellent. So we are going to be taking a quick break here at Law and Crime. And when we come back, we will be still maybe taking your questions. We're waiting to see when the court's going to come back from lunch, but we're going to be covering continuing our trial coverage of the Young Thug trial in Atlanta, Georgia. And again, thank you, Brian and Mina, for joining. And thank you for your questions out there. Stay tuned here at Law and Crime.
Yeah, man. So they said they had 700 witnesses, y'all. Can you imagine having to sit in the trial with 700 people to get on the stand to testify, either for the prosecution or the defense, and you're a juror having to sit there and weigh all this information and determining if a person is guilty or not guilty? Will you be exhausted? Like, why do they want to take these people down so bad? What is the motivation behind this case? You have to ask. Is it genuine? Is it safe to say that it's political? You know, I don't know, bro. That's a lot of people. So they narrowed it down from 700 to 400, which don't make it no better. I think they probably gonna narrow it down again. But that's a lot of people, bro. I ran the streets as a juvenile, so I know nothing about what most people know. I was out there from 11 to 17. Thank God I wasn't doing anything as an adult. Grandma talked me out of all that. Real talk. Y'all heard what Bach folks say. Welcome back to the Big Thuggin' Podcast. Hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and subscribe for more thuggin' content. Y'all heard what she said. You heard me? Yeah. Right there. Right there across the screen. Y'all heard what she said. You dig? Bach folk cut her hand. And if I can guess, you had the box cutter thing in your pocket. You forgot it was open and you just put your hand in your pocket and that's how you cut your hand. I don't know if that's how you did it, but that's how it played in my mind. The way the cut was. Bam, you put your hand in your pocket. Is that how it happened? Because you got a nasty, can see to the bone, all the meat. If that would have been, boy, good thing you don't take a lot of goodies because you'd have been bleeding like a pig. You feel me? So yeah, it's crazy. Let me take 4 Life Kids. See what you talking about. What's popping?
Down, big brother OG. Hey, I just want to speak on the Young Thug thing. I think all this is like a money scheme, like all this entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can say about Young Thug, he is active in the community and he fuck with Meek Mill on that reform shit. So I know that they know Young Thug got power in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they trying to like get him out the way type shit. But that nigga got too much people behind him, bro. Like he got too many people behind him.
Yep.
Like all this trial shit, they really just like. And then a nigga made a song about it. Like I think Young Thug knew this shit was coming because he made a song called "Take This Shit to Trial." Like same shit did with Rico. Like I think all this shit, I'm saying, is gonna play in that dude's favor.
Yeah.
They fucking up. There's too many fuck ups out there. You know what I'm saying?
You been watching it?
Shit.
Yep. They're on the 4th day. And it's very interesting, man, to watch. You know, I just happen to be stumbling on YouTube, man. Like, damn, they got this junk live. You feel me?
And it was crazy. It's Gunna out though. Gunna out the whole time.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's like 9. It's 9 of them. It's nine of them, bro. Like I said, you don't know. We don't know. You know, it is whatever. You just gotta sit back and see how everything gonna play out.
What I can say is, I'm saying this shit do look like, I'm saying it's gonna play into his favor because it's like it's kind of too predictable. They're trying to make it seem like it's all rough and shit, trying to confuse nigga with the words, but then you can see the evidence. Like they got too many fucking witnesses.
Yeah. Well, we gotta sit back and see. It's back on. I appreciate you. All right.
Another well-known rapper, took a plea deal in this case and might be called to testify later in this trial. The prosecution theorizes that the gang YSL is responsible for violent crimes such as murders and carjackings. However, the defense team claims that YSL is simply the name of Young Thug's record label. The Atlanta courtroom is currently on their lunch break, so we are taking viewer questions right now from YouTube and social media. With that, I'll introduce my legal panel for this hour.
Love.
Get right into those questions. I have former prosecutor Bridget Williams and Nina Romani, and they are here with me. And I'm going to start with you, Bridget. Now, Siobhan Mears from YouTube.
Anybody else got any questions or any answers or any comments? Y'all can come up and speak your mind.
They can if they choose to. I doubt if they will. The state has the opportunity to present the defendant with a plea offer at any time if they choose to do so. However, once we get this far along into a jury trial, unless something comes up that is completely harmful and just destroys their case, but he has multiple counts here, multiple charges. I do not foresee them coming up with another with a plea offer here. Sometimes, let's say if it leads to maybe a mistrial or something like that, then maybe the state may come along and offer something else. But at this time, I do not foresee them coming up with a plea offer for Young Thug.
Yeah, absolutely. They are in the middle of trial, of course. Now all bets may be off the table. And they're
So you think these 700, 400 witnesses are just witnesses just to be heard? You know, some people just want to be in the light and maybe hope they get something financially out of it.
Former prosecutor.
I think these witnesses are just distractions, you know, trying to make the people who are on the jurors, you know, think they got a strong case. Look at all of these people. All of these people not lying, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. I think it's a bunch of bullshit.
Call them rats. But generally speaking, before you bring a case like this, you're going to want to make sure that you have a lot of corroborating evidence to support any type of RICO like that. You don't want to rely on the cooperator testimony alone. So you're going to have surveillance, you're going to have wiretaps, you're going to have evidence that's not impeachable, like cooperator testimony.
Real life.
You know, absolutely. And Bridget, the next
you got to have corroborated evidence, concrete evidence that going to go with what you trying to paint in a case like this, especially dealing with them lawyers that them boys got.
On YouTube, what do you think?
Like when they try to say about the $24 million hit on the head, his lawyer, even though they ain't presenting no evidence, but it's an opening argument that the prosecutor was gonna try to rely upon. Look, he got money to do this, and he say he gonna put $24 million on somebody's head. So instantly out the gate, his lawyer came showed. Speaking of the 24 million, they trying to say that he said this, but 24 million is this guy who's a rapper with a $24 million pink diamond in the middle of his head. Here goes a picture, and it's 24 million. So, that was like a bam. Put that to rest. Put that to rest ASAP. Everybody needs to watch it to see what can be used in the courtroom and what can be used against you. I really think people need to tune in, especially the young folks. Tune in not just to see if he get found guilty or not, but to protect yourself from potential, cases, and knowing what you can and what you can't and what you should and what you shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching it for information, bro. You feel me? I pray that everything goes well, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to judge guilt or not guilty. You feel me? I want to know what I can learn from the situation. That's what I be watching things for. I want information. You know what I'm talking about?
Most of the jurors here obviously are folks that have told the court that they don't have a financial or other problem for sitting on a case that is going to last months and months and months.
Right.
Yeah, because they want to be
day from YouTube.
Ain't no juror about to turn down this. They all say they don't have no problem. If this case have to go from months to months, yeah, I want to be a part of it. It's a high profile case. They gonna make high profile money. And after this case, they gonna be able to do books, be a part of other things that gonna come from this. So of course they want to be a juror on here. Of course they have time to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people about to make money. People about to get certain positions as whatever position they is now. They probably gonna get promoted. You know what I'm saying? It's so much that come from this. The only people that's suffering is the people who are on trial and their families, bro. Everybody else is trying to bend to fit. Yeah, I say bend to fit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they trying to do, bro. It's political gain and money, man, and it's sad, man.
His counsel is looking for it every single second. So we just continue just to watch the case as it unfolds.
Yeah, and Nima, the next question is on the topic we've been discussing heavily today in regards to this trial. The first question is this a good case for the Supreme Court in terms of using music lyrics and what constitutes freedom of speech?
Yeah,
This question from Danny
of course.
on YouTube. Nima, what do you think?
Of course.
That's a great question, and it's something that may end up at either the state Supreme Court or even the U.S. Supreme Court because you're dealing with the First Amendment issue. So, of course, the First Amendment protects someone from being prosecuted for their speech.
Of course.
That's not what's happening here. The reason prosecutors were able to get it in is not prosecuted because of the speech, but evidence of an admission that applies to the case. So I want folks who are watching a long time to understand the distinction, right? You can't be prosecuted for your speech at the First Amendment issue. But if you say something that is potential evidence, that's an admission of a party opponent. So it's the rule of evidence, and that's why it's coming in. The judge made a ruling that some of these statements are directly related to the alleged murder. That's why they're coming in as evidence, but the defendants aren't being prosecuted because of it.
Right. And a related question from Mike D on YouTube, Bridget, do you think that?
So that's the loophole. We can't be prosecuted for our lyrics, but if I could say that these particular lyrics are incriminating towards this particular case, then they trying to say, okay, we can use it. But you got to have concrete evidence to say that this goes with this case. And for them to say about the 24 million hit, and his lawyer was able to show, nah, this what he meant by this. Then he also said, pushing P means pushing positivity. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say it ain't? Who's to say it ain't? So that's another thing that his lawyer was able to show. And throughout all of this, they're going to try to use their lyrics. And we rappers, not only rappers, we on these interviews Because they're going to start using everybody that's starting to tell these stories on interview, bringing up all this old stuff, talking about this public record and all that. Man, be wary and watch those people who are so freely to talk about open cases, because a murder case is never closed. Never. It's no statutory limitation on murder cases, man. So you have people online freely talking about murder. You got to watch them. And they trying to make you as comfortable as them to talk about it. When I see people doing that, probably like public information or no information, I don't even want to discuss this. I don't care if you say allegedly. I don't care about none of that. It's just certain things shouldn't be discussed on social media. Just because you got a Fair Use Act, a freedom of speech, you can say whatever you want to say. You see what I'm saying? Know your rights, y'all. Know what you can and what you can't. That's the whole thing. Everybody want to run to the internet. Everybody wants to speak. Everybody wants to talk. Everybody wants to say things, but don't even knowing they can use what you're saying if it's dealing particularly or specifically to a crime that you are on trial for. And you can get found guilty just like that because your admission of guilt. You bragging about it. You talking about it. And they got you on tape. How can you say you didn't mean to say that? You see what I'm saying? That's why I stopped talking to these bloggers, bro. Because what they do clickbait. They paint pictures. They remind me of prosecutors. And that's why I get so mad at them, because I be like, damn, them motherfuckers are real police. Because to me, a prosecutor ain't nothing but a police. You pay attention to some of these bloggers, and people say, well, why are you going on there? My intentions of when I go on an interview, when I was going, was to push and promote my book, promote my music, promote my whatever I got going on. Nothing that can incriminate me and get me locked up. I don't know nothing about what somebody else did that could get them locked up. You see what I'm saying? So you have to know these things, man. You have to know. So I advise people to tune in to this Law and Crime so you can learn something. Don't be ignorant of the law that governs all of us. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a rapper, you want to be a podcaster, you want to be a YouTuber, and get mad at people like me from being advertiser friendly. I'm showing my family, man. You want to defamate my character. I'm not trying to be the gangster. So what you got to try to defamate my character? He ain't no real nigga. Okay. I'm a family man. I'm a God-fearing nigga. You know what I'm saying? You right. But why are you so mad? I'm not out here trying to tell people I'm this, I'm that. So why are you trying to tell people I'm not this or that as if I'm trying to tell them I am? You see what I'm saying? No, you can't paint no picture of me. I'm not portraying to be nothing that you trying to paint me not to be. You lose, man. You lose. And you can't get me to go back and forth with nobody else. I could control the narrative. I control the narrative. And if people start paying attention to the things that I be saying, it'll save you, man. I ain't trying to hurt you. It'll save you, man. See, y'all want to be admired. Y'all want to feel like y'all somebody. This the things you supposed to know. You don't need no validation from nobody to know that you're a real person. See, You got to know who you is, man. You can't have no identity crisis in this world, because when you do that, then you're going to do everything for approval. I don't have to do that. Because the thing is, if I wanted to be in a negative light, I am who I am. I'm Turk. I can be extra famous if I sold my soul, meaning go against my morals and principles. That's how you sell your soul. And do anything to go higher in the world. Nah, I'm cool. I'm straight. I don't gotta prove nothing to damn person, man. I don't take nothing personal. So whatever you saying, personally, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm talking about? So it don't affect me. I'm not making no assumptions. Even if you're saying something and it seems like you're talking about me, I ain't gonna assume you ain't talking about me. That ain't my problem. I'm gonna let my words be impeccable. I'm gonna watch what I say out of my mouth. And I'm gonna try my best to do all three. That's the 4 agreements that I made. I don't know about you. I made that. And I stand on that. I'm not affiliated. I'm associated by just knowing people as I get to deal with them on a professional level. I don't have personal relationships with nobody but my wife. That's it. Anybody else is strictly business. What we doing? We ain't doing nothing else. Business, that's it. Straight business. Right business.
ISL trial in Atlanta, Georgia. The court is still down for its lunch break. It gives us the opportunity to take your questions on YouTube and social media and answer them here.
We live streaming right now on my YouTube channel, Original Hot Boy Turk. Y'all tune in too.
Right now, we have former prosecutors Bridget Williams and Nima Rahmani. So, Nima, I'm going to start with you with this next question. How does the other defendants pleading guilty affect the jury's decision? And this is coming from Create Your World on YouTube. What do you think about that?
Well, the jurors aren't going to know about the other defendants who pled guilty unless they testify and they're cross-examined on that basis. So each case and each individual defendant needs to be judged on its own merit. So it's not like they're either all guilty or either all not guilty. It's not evidence in the case. And the only reason it does potentially become evidence is if it's used for cross-examination of a witness, but it's not going to come into the case otherwise.
Yeah, and Bridget, Real from Robo on YouTube wants to know, how is the prosecution going to not only prove Rico, but also the other charges in the case? Isn't that a bit much?
It is a bit much, but
and she a former prosecutor.
We need to see how they go about doing that. It's one of the reasons why this case is so long and it's expected to be such a long, drawn out trial. Is because one, Rico is such a
she a trial attorney now.
Case to prove. It is a lot of complexities. There are a lot of moving parts. The state has quite a few things that they have to bring in to show that there was an organized crime that may have had multiple people involved that led to profit and issues throughout this entire gang or conspiracy amongst all these people, right? So they have quite a bit on their shoulders to do here. Now, is it impossible? No, they can definitely do that, but that's the reason why they have so many witnesses lined up. That's why they have so many gang experts lined up. That's why they.
All right, so let me give y'all a definition of an organized crime. This is what they're trying to say YSL is, right? Organized crime refers to a group of individuals, usually with a hierarchical structure, a hierarchical structure that engages in illegal activities for financial gain. Well, we all know that Young Thug is a rapper. That's how they getting their money, right? The whole world know that. The whole world see that. That's how the world see it. But the prosecutor's saying otherwise. You know what I'm saying? This man got multiple plaques. He done sold millions of records. So it's gonna be hard for them to say he getting money or he in the streets, he doing this, he doing that. So that's why they trying to get all these other people who have took guilty pleas or whatever. Didn't you to try to make Young Thug look bad? That he's a cover up. You feel me? That's what they did all that for. Some of them dudes, they cracked under pressure and they took guilty pleas. You feel me? We don't know what the plea is, but it makes Thug seem like whatever he's saying is a lie, and they'll do anything to protect him till when they went to trial. You know what I'm talking about? These activities can include racketeering, money laundering, drug trafficking, and other serious offenses. So they got to show all of these different people doing things, but Thug a businessman. I don't know what these people doing 24/7. So that means they have to have recordings. And the prosecutor basically was like, they didn't talk to Thug directly. They went through his sister and they went through other people. But that still don't say it was him. You can paint that picture all you want. You know what I'm saying? You can even have somebody saying, well, they didn't go to him if y'all don't got concrete evidence of that going on and them getting with him some kind of way. You can't tie him to that. You know what I'm saying? Organized crime groups are often characterized by their sophisticated operations, coordination, and longevity in criminal enterprises. So he's trying to say that he's so smooth in what he's doing, but it's really a organized crime because of all this other stuff going on, and it's not sloppy because he's King Slime. You know what I'm saying? King Slime got everything under control and is ran by an organized mindset. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're trying to paint. They're trying to paint him as king and everybody else as the workers. Everybody else do what he say do. I got 24 million. Who won't go do this for 24 million? But 24 million is a reference, something that he did say to Uzi Vert $24 million diamond, which shows that he's a rapper. You see what I'm saying? So with a great lawyer, it don't matter what that prosecutor is doing, and none of them dudes who can really like, they talking about Gunna now. They gonna come down to Gunna too.
There is no right to remain silent, and you do have to testify.
They gonna bring him to testify.
Exposure there. It's be interesting to see. Does the state really need his testimony? Obviously, let's be honest. Gunna got a lot of flack on traditional and social media for.
He got to come testify.
So he may not want to testify at a very public trial because there's going to be a lot of blowback there.
Right, absolutely.
He got to come testify.
Is from Brianna Lynn from YouTube. And Bridget, I'll ask you this question. Brianna Lynn wants to know, will this...
But the whole thing was to make it look, if Gunna took a plea deal, to make it look, Thug is guilty. But we don't know what that plea deal consists of until Gunna get on that stand. See what I'm saying? Because he gonna have to get on that stand.
And so this particular case, this trial is to decide if they are guilty or not guilty, right? And so we don't know if that's going to affect their rap label or not, but that's something that maybe can be discussed or determined after the trial is over once we decide or once the jury decides if they are guilty or not guilty.
Yeah, and there's a question from Siobhan Mears from YouTube, and I'm going to answer this question.
They back in court, y'all. They back in court now. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, man. Get them likes up, y'all. Let's get in the algorithm. Y'all share live, y'all. We back in court. The YSL Young Thug trial, Rico trial. They offer their lunch break. It's starting back up. An hour and 39 minutes. They back in court. You trying to be a host? Holla at Box 4, bro. Box 4, if you on here, somebody trying to become a host. Box 4 can make sure, you know, everything's straight. Anybody trying to be a host, y'all holla at Box 4.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. All right, Ms. Love, call your next witness, please, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor. We are calling Sergeant E-H-E-E-B. All right. Act 3. All right, summon, is he in, what's his record?
That's the prosecutor.
Sergeant? Okay, all right.
With them ugly shoes. She got them grandma shoes on that grandma wear at church. She look mean, bro. She like a mean auntie that just mean. Nobody want to go by her house.
We have the issue this witness as well. Ladies and gentlemen, media, please don't take any photographs or video of this particular witness. Thank you.
So they can't take no video or picture of the witness. They trying to keep that witness concealed. Ain't that crazy? Can't show that witness face on social media. So they make the cameras go down to the ground, you know, and they got to follow what the judge saying. They gonna get probably contempt of court or something like that. But it's live, y'all. But all instructions are by the judge.
Sir, if you could please approach the witness stand. Once you get there, if you return.
He looked like he's a police, probably a undercover police.
That's right. Jonathan E. Jonathanheeb. Good afternoon, Sergeant. Yes, ma'am. All right.
Yep, told you, sound like a police. He a sergeant.
Let's start by introducing yourself to the jury. When you tell the jury...
I don't know you say if I know your name, I can find you online.
Assigned to Zone 3 Crime Suppression Unit as supervisor. Now you said Zone 3. In the Atlanta Police Department, I'm sorry. All right. How long have you worked Zone 3 in Atlanta at the Atlanta Police Department? I have been assigned there since September 1st, 2022, so a little over a year. Is this the only time that you've worked in Zone 3? No, I've done a lot of work in Zone 3. This is the first time I've been assigned directly to specifically Zone 3, but I've done a lot of work in Zone 3 throughout my career. Now, what are some of your responsibilities as a supervisor in Zone 3? Right now, I supervise the crime suppression unit, so our main focus beyond my normal admin stuff and timekeeping duties, I have to supervise a small team of individuals, officers that focus primarily on the high crime areas within the zone.
Oh, well.
Prior to working as a supervisor with Zone 3, what were you assigned to do? I've had several assignments throughout my career. I started in Zone 6, then I went to the Apex unit, worked in Vice, I was in narcotics, I was assigned as a task force officer to a federal task force for several years. Worked in drug and addiction unit at the airport.
Go back on YouTube. Instagram too.
Sergeant, where I've been on Zone 3 ever since. So let's start back at your first assignment with the ATD. When was that? When were you first? I was assigned to Zone 6 Evening Watch around May or June of 2008, I believe. Right. And what was your responsibility there? Just a normal patrol, answer 911 calls. How long did you stay with Zone 6 before you were moved to Apex? Probably less, I think,
exactly remember, but just a couple years, three years, give or take.
And with Apex, what areas of the city were you responsible for monitoring?
With Apex, we had the whole city. We focused on the higher crime areas of the city, but we had reign over the whole city.
And run that back by me. Did you tell us what Apex stood for?
Apex stood for Atlanta Proactive Enforcement and Interdiction.
When did you leave Apex?
I left Apex around 2014.
So on August the 23rd of 2013, where were you assigned?
I was assigned to Apex unit.
Now, have you been certified as a law enforcement officer by the Peace Officer Standards and Training Council of Georgia?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Have you remained certified by post during your entire law enforcement career?
I have.
Prior to starting with the Atlanta Police Department in Zone 6, what was your background?
I came out of the Army.
How long did you serve in the Army?
4 years.
And did you leave under honorable service?
What's up?
And thank you for that service.
Yes, ma'am.
So going back to August 23rd of 2013, with Apex, did you work with any other agencies that were responsible for law enforcement besides the Atlanta Police Department?
We did. We worked with several. Predominantly, the one we worked with the most was going to be the Department of Corrections Probation and Paroles officers.
Why is that?
Because typically the type of violators that we were pursuing regularly were repeat offenders, and we had a lot of greater access to them and their whereabouts and their kind of.
DM me, man. Let me know what you can send today, bro. As long as I ain't nothing disrespectful, we can make it work.
They interact so frequently.
Was there any particular probation or Department of Corrections officer that you worked with at Apex during this time?
The one that we worked with most consistently was Officer Deverito.
Okay. On August the 23rd of 2013, were you working with Officer Deverito?
I was.
Would you tell the jury what it was that you were doing in that capacity?
So that we were doing detail to try to apprehend some individuals that had outstanding warrants from probation violation warrants. So outstanding warrants from probation.
Were you looking for any particular individuals, or were you looking for random people with probation warrants?
That day, at that particular time, our primary focus was looking for and apprehending James Stillwell.
How did you go about trying to locate James Stillwell to apprehend him on probation warrants?
So we, Viverito and I and another officer went into a plain vehicle, an undercover vehicle, dressed in plain clothes, to try to go to areas where Officer Viverito kind of knew that he frequented. And so we went out to look for him, and our main objective was to locate him, positively ID him, and call in the uniform takedown units to try to apprehend him.
And did you end up in the Mechanicsville area of Fulton County?
We did, 322 Glen.
Now, how long at that time had you worked the Mechanicsville area or been working overtime?
We spent quite a bit of time in that area throughout my time in Apex. So I had spent the majority of my time in Apex was spent in that area. I couldn't give you an exact number of months, but several months to the point where we kind of knew where the hotspots were, if you want to call it that.
Was there any significance to 322 Glen? By that I mean, was it an apartment complex or something else?
322 Glen is known as the Green Store. It's a convenience store. It's green, and that is where it was notorious for illicit activity, primarily narcotic sales.
Was any and everybody able to sell narcotics at the Green Store based on your experiences with Apex during that time?
Not just anybody, no.
David, who was able to sell at our highest green store?
Basis. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, man. If y'all just tuning in, we are watching Law and Crime. It's the YSL Young Thug Rico case. They just came off a lunch break, and right now the prosecutor is talking to a sergeant. You know, y'all know how they be. They be boring. It don't really start popping off till the defense come in and start popping it. You know what I'm saying? But that's how trials are. They boring. Y'all might even see me going to sleep. You know what I'm talking about? But just know, man, blame it on the boring prosecutor, man. If y'all see me snoring, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, cause we waiting on the prosecutor to sit down and let the judge, let the lawyer come pop it. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, that's what's going on. Y'all can come to my YouTube channel. We on YouTube, Original Hot Boy Turk. You know what I'm saying? Get in the comment, rock out with us. You know what I'm talking about? Cause y'all know my Instagram. We be in and out on Instagram. But also y'all can come to my Bigo, Hot Boy Turk, on there. You know what I'm saying? And hey, that's how we coming, man. Dig. Box 4, you ain't tell me how you cut your hand. I wasn't paying attention to what you was saying. But how I say you cut your hand is when you put your hand in your pocket and ain't know the knife or the box cutter was in your pocket and forgot. And that's how you got them 10 stitches that you got. And I also would like you to come give us a rundown with the whole process of that. I think you should do a blog I think you should do a YouTube. I think you should, let the people know, because that's a good way to get some content. People want to know how you slice your hand. You feel me? Think that'll be good content for you, especially if you just starting your TikTok page or whatever. You got pictures where you can document it. You can start off right there. See, people don't be realizing it be the simple things that can start your channel. You know what I'm saying? Like a story. That's a good story. That's a good place to start. How you cut your hand. You feel me? It be any little thing like people can make money off, man. I'm telling y'all, it's so simple, it's so easy, you know. Um, Once I figured that out, man, it's nothing to worry about. I'm talking about nothing. All of these apps turn it into money. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Turn it into money. You hear me? Your content is your money. Straight up. And can't nobody stop it but you. Real talk. Can't nobody stop it but you. Yeah. I'm just posting these pictures that can. Okay, they started, y'all.
By that area, did you give a more definite description of that area as it relates to the Green Store?
Sure. So the Green Store is right at Windsor, the intersection of Windsor and Glen. Glen.
Okay.
The address is 322 Glen. That area of Zone 3, between, from Ralph David Abernathy all the way to 3rd Street, that's kind of, that Green Store was the hub for that particular neighborhood.
And by hub, please explain what you mean.
By hub, I mean, it was the center of all of the activity. Like, if you saw people walking down the street, there was a good chance they were going to the Green Store to get a snack or whatever, or, do whatever they were going to do there. There was really nowhere else that you saw that amount of activity.
Now, when you're talking about illicit activity that you referred to earlier, what type of illicit activity did you receive reports of or respond to that?
Always narcotic sales. Almost always narcotic sales.
Do you have at least an approximate number, a general number of the number of narcotic sales incidents that you either helped investigate or responded to at the Green Store?
That would be difficult to quantify. A lot.
By a lot, can you give us a number that is greater than that?
In the time that I was at Apex, we probably were at the Green Store more than, I don't know, 20, 30 times, which is a lot for one location.
And how long was it that you were at Apex?
I think I spent 18 months or so at Apex, give or take.
And what types of narcotic sales took place at Green Store?
Marijuana, crack cocaine. Those were the two predominant drugs that were being sold at that location.
Were you ever in a position to determine who or what was allowed to conduct that type of activity at a Green Store?
If you weren't from, it was our understanding, our knowledge that from just talking to people in the street. Obviously, in that arena, we always had basis. I'm gonna overrule your objection, sir.
See, the judge keep overruling all their objections, man. He on the prosecutor's side like a motherfucker, bro.
Like to give us information. The word that we have gotten and what we could see was that if you were operating any kind of illegal activity at that location, you had permission to do so, or you were involved with the group that kind of had authority there.
deep. And then there was some talks of.
Okay, he sustained that one.
Without getting into talks of, did you observe any other groups who appear to have authority there?
30 deep was the primary for us.
So on this particular day, is it that you set out and actually went to the ring store or Ring 22 Glen in order to find Mr. Stillwell?
Yes.
All right. Who all went with you?
It was myself, Viverito, and Officer Fluellen. We're in undercover vehicle trying to locate. And then the tactical units, the marked units were Officer Weber, at the time Sergeant Jimenez, and Sergeant Heckenkamp, who were close in the area as well.
Were you all able to locate Shannon Stillwell at that location?
Yes, we were.
Would you tell the jury what happened?
So I was riding, I believe, if I remember correctly, I was riding in the backseat of the vehicle. Viverito, we spotted Stillwell. She was able to say, yes, that's him. I got on the radio, relayed the information about where he was, what he was wearing, what he looked like to the marked units, and then they quickly arrived and were able to take him into custody.
What was it that he was wearing, or what did you describe to the marked units?
Again, that was 10 years ago. I need my report for that.
10 years ago.
I will show you what I will mark as State's Exhibit. 51R. For refreshing your record. The report for defense counsel purposes labeled incident number 132352342. You're welcome. And I'll ask you to just take a look at it and let me know if your memory is refreshed. Without reading the report.
Trial's boring, boy.
Yeah, so, like, basically, as I said, I gave the description. I don't remember exactly the clothes he was wearing. I don't think I have it detailed in here exactly what he was wearing. Would have been given over the radio.
Now,
I'm hungry, y'all.
what happened after you all came?
We've been on 2 hours. I'm gonna try to give y'all another hour, man, and then we gon' you dig?
On that page 4, the third paragraph down. Read it.
I can't do like academic. Academic be streaming for a long time. I can't give y'all no 5-6 hours of streaming, you know what I'm saying? I really supposed to be writing the rap.
Yes.
To be honest.
That you told the tactical units about.
There was. I remember telling there was someone in his right hand. The rest of us kind of. I don't remember what. The red shirt.
Let me let y'all hear these tracks. The tracks, man, that I'm about to do my thing, you hear me? Shout out to that boy GT Space, man. Yeah. We locked in like we in a pen. All right, that's that one. Then I got this jump. Oh, he's on fire. Yeah. I know I'm coming. He's coming. Coming for a nigga, you heard me? This the next one. Yeah. Yeah. You must have read my mind. Then I just said I was hungry, y'all. My wife know I be hungry, boy. You dig? Appreciate it. Yeah. When you got a good wife that know your stomach and know what's up, and she know you working, you don't gotta worry about all that. I just text my wife, look, I ain't know she was gonna give me nothing to eat. I just text her just now at 2:45, 5 minutes ago. I say hungry, HONGRY. I ain't know she was already gonna give me something to eat. She know when my stomach's starting to get hungry, you did. All y'all women, take care of y'all dude, man. Especially if he a good dude. Even if he ain't no good dude and he got potential of being good, you know, doing that'll make a dude go hard. So I got me some Zaxby's, you feel me? I don't even eat chicken tenders, but something about Zaxby chicken tenders, my wife and my kids put me on them. With that sauce, fire, y'all.
Which one are you going to do?
They chicken tender tastes a little different.
So we're not identifying 52 dollars one time.
No cap.
Okay, all right. What's your objection to 52 delta, sir?
What's up, Mike?
Can I see it?
That Zax sauce. Mm, mm, mm. Now, if I didn't know she was gone, I would have told her to give me some bamboo.
Foundation going to be laid in terms of the items.
I know she didn't give me no bamboo.
I can do that. Sure.
Why don't you do that first, and then I'll move on the objection.
Mm, mm, mm.
Dr. P, do you remember what all was collected during that time?
No, I don't.
And
Girl, that was 10 years ago. Them people don't remember that.
items were collected. Was there a documentation of the evidence that was collected?
There would have been, absolutely.
Now, would that documentation have been
If this stuff was all 10 years ago,
reflected?
why y'all wait 10 years later to try to prosecute it?
There should be an itemized list of everything that was turned into property. Yes.
It wasn't that important 10 years ago.
Stored on any kind of database at the land department.
Yes, our reporting system.
And is that reporting system capable of generating a reproduction or a copy of that itemized list?
Because this is not a federal case.
Yes.
Only the feds let stuff go long and then indict you. You know what I'm saying?
Based on,
This is a state case.
and would the information contained within that reporting
This is a state case.
have been put in by you at the time or near the time that this incident occurred?
Yes.
Your Honor, the state tenders 52D as past regulation reported.
And that toast braid be fire too, y'all.
I'm gonna overrule that objection, but I don't think you laid all the foundation for it to be a past recollection before.
Sure, Your Honor, I would have to show him the document. That was the last.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to show you 52D Delta. questions about it.
Okay.
Is 52 Delta reflective of items that were collected in relation to the particular report that you've been seeing?
10 years ago, he remember what he collected.
Yes, it is.
And was 52 Delta generated on a day different than the time it was? In other words, was that report itself printed out this past year?
The report was printed out, it appears to be last year, yes.
And was that report generated from the reporting system described to the jury earlier that contains your honor?
I'm gonna overrule sure.
He overruling everything, y'all.
Same reporting system you described to the jury earlier.
You're speaking this particular piece of paper.
No. Not the print.
Right, yes, so all the data that was on this form was input on our reporting system on the day of the incident.
And were you the person responsible for inputting that data?
Yes.
Now, at this point, the state is sending, and does that report accurately reflect the data that you would have input at the time?
Yes.
Okay. So, Your Honor, the state tenders 52 Delta.
All right, any further objections, sir?
It's like he want him to object so you can have grounds to come back, but he don't want to sustain the objection.
Would you have any further objection that you want to make?
Look.
51 Delta, I'll decide that issue later. No? Okay. 51 Delta.
So when do a judge ask, do you got any objections? When his ass is guilty that he's overruling objections that you already objecting, man. He down bad.
Sure. So the property that was recovered from Mr. Stillwell was a white Samsung Galaxy S3 phone with battery that was turned in as evidence. A $1 bill that was turned in.
Man, somebody had a dollar on him.
A red paisley bandana that was turned in as property. A key ring with 2 house keys that was turned in as property. 1 pair of white Samsung headphones that were turned in as property. 50 individually packaged red plastic baggies containing marijuana that was turned in as evidence. One plastic baggie containing marijuana was turned in as evidence. And a consent to search form for the location at 322 Glen was turned in as evidence as well.
Boy had a dollar on him. Whoever that was had $1. $1. And 50 bags of weed. Think he had $10 bags, $5 bags.
Sergeant Pete, good afternoon. My name is Max Sharp. I represent Shannon Silk. How are you? I'm great. First of all, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the green store. This green store
The lawyer,
2013. Again, we're talking 10 years ago.
the lawyer coming on now.
Did the green store have surveillance?
I do not know.
Okay. Do you know if it ever had surveillance cameras in any time that you were there?
I could not tell you for certain.
In the 20 to 30 times you drive there, you never asked for surveillance?
I don't remember what I...
You don't remember if you asked them people for surveillance 10 years, but you can remember what was packaged and what a person had on them.
Was this a particularly noteworthy event?
And this is your area.
In the big scheme of things at the time, no, not particularly.
All this shit going on and you ain't never asking for surveillance?
This incident from August.
Get his ass, bald head.
It's been 10 years, yes, Thursday.
You guys were to say about this event to prepare your testimony.
Briefly.
Now, you're the officer or one of the officers who wrote a report, correct?
Correct.
And did you review the report in preparation of your testimony?
I did.
You indicated that you were in the car with Officer Llewellyn and probation officer Vigorino on that day looking for Mr. Stiller.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. You were also looking for other individuals, correct?
There was other people that were going to be targeted that day, but he was the one we looked for at that particular time.
Now, who recognized?
He about to fuck him up, y'all.
Vigorino.
Okay, you did not recognize. Okay. Did you know who Mr. Stiller was?
Not particularly.
So, as someone that was working in the Apex unit in the Mechanicsville neighborhood very often, on that day, you did not know who you were looking for. You were relying on probation officer, correct?
For a specific individual, yes.
Now, as part of your report, I want to be very clear. You have a copy of your report in front of you.
I gave it to you.
I gave it to you. Say, yeah. Thank you. May I approach?
You may, sir.
Get his ass, bald head. I'ma nickname him bald head.
I want you to be very clear. I am not asking for a specific address. I don't want you to give me a specific address.
Okay.
As part of the report, did you know what was listed as
Make that prosecutor object.
That's part of my report.
Make her sweat with that big part on the side of her head. Got a grandma hairstyle.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. Yes.
Her name Fanny, but it should be Granny. She got a grandma cafeteria work on her hairstyle.
It'd be hard to tell you without giving the actual location because it's pretty obvious. That would be what would be on his ID, yes.
Y'all can watch her live with me, y'all. It's live on Law and Crime on YouTube if y'all got another phone by y'all.
And it's not in the Cleveland Avenue there.
Correct.
That is by the federal penitentiary.
Correct.
Now, you were I understand that you were involved in
If you just tuning in, we at the trial. We at Young Thug trial, y'all.
supposedly were given
Live right now.
items stated for my vice person, is that correct?
I was responsible for documenting everything that we had. I cannot remember if I'm the one that physically took it to property and turned it in, or if somebody else did that.
Watch how many people try to steal my swag of live coverage in the Young Thug trial.
So everything is under
They gonna try to do what I do. Y'all know these bloggers. Y'all know they be trying to be like Turk. You feel me?
You also wrote the
How much y'all want to bet?
warranties, right?
Yeah, I see I'm the first one to do it, right?
ticket, but yes, I do that.
Watch tomorrow. But they ain't gonna do it like me, because they don't know how to educate. See, they just want to get in people's business. They don't know how to educate you through what's going on. That's something that they won't know how to do. That's where I specialize in because that's my intention. My intentions is to educate people through real life situations, you know what I'm saying? So people can learn, so they can earn. You feel me? Yeah, that's what I do. That's my style of everything that I'm doing with this social media, even with my podcast, with my partner Beehive. You feel me? We come to educate, to teach, a call of action. You feel me? I ain't gonna tell you don't do something and don't tell you how to do something in the place of that. You feel me? Yeah. Big difference.
I'm not sure how we're going to do
You need to identify them for preserving unless they're one of the exhibits that the state has already shown the witness.
I understand. I just not sure that
The judge on the prosecutor's side, y'all.
if he wants to be
And he got an emotional stress dog in there.
Yeah, DS would be fine. DS.
That nigga got a dog in there with a bell on his neck for emotional reasons. I think the judge get very emotional.
We can track the documents.
That's crazy. How you gonna have somebody like that over my trial? Who click out at any time? Can't control his damn emotion. You already know, Charles. You already know, man. I teach, bro. Like that's my whole movement, bro. Is to teach. I teach in everything I do, bro. They be trying to turn my testimony to messimony. But people that been following me who know, they gonna understand a little bit more about what's going on and not just getting in this man business trying to see if he gonna be guilty or not guilty.
I am actually looking at PS1, 2, 3.
Yes. This one is an affidavit for arrest. What I'm sorry? Affidavit for arrest with the magistrate court of Fulton County.
Is that an application for arrest?
Yes.
And is it for arrest or for charges against Jan Silva on August 23rd, 2013?
Yes.
Okay. And who applied for the
Now I gotta watch how I eat with these diamonds in my mouth, y'all. That's why I'm eating slow. Some of this meat be hard and crunchy. I don't wanna. I already bit a cheesecake, a hard cheesecake, and had to go to my dentist. My damn veneer came out.
It's a copy of.
I lost the diamond 2 times. Had to go get it replaced.
citation is essentially what you give to the individual being arrested, even if they are being arrested on warrant, you give the citation as well.
The citation is what we book them into the jail with, or unless it's like a traffic ticket or a copy of charges, we give them a copy of it. Yes.
Okay. Even though there were, I just had in 3 documents that were charges.
What's up with it?
In addition to the probation warrant, yes.
Yes. Now, you are the individual, will you agree after reviewing those documents that you are the individual that sought the arrest warrant on Mr. Sick?
Yes.
Okay. Were you the individual that made the charging decisions on Mr. Sick? And what was appropriate to charge him with for these crimes?
Yes.
Okay. And for these crimes, what did you charge Mr. Silva with?
Possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, and possession of marijuana, which would be more than an ounce, so felony.
Okay, and possession of marijuana for more than an ounce was from the bag of loose marijuana found in his left pocket, correct? If you're not sure where it was found, I can reverse.
Where it was found is not what I'm concerned with. I just want to make sure that I have, it's not the total amount of marijuana, and I just charge them separately for. Yes.
Okay, and possession with intent to distribute marijuana was for the 50 individual bags of marijuana found on his person, correct? And
gonna cross his ass up, bald head. Yeah, I know I'm pushing for the underdog. Look at Granny. Granny got a grandma fade hairstyle with lip curls at the top with a part on the side. I just shaved my mama hair back there when I was young. My mom used to want me to shave her hair down there in the back. Oh, she got that mama shave. Mama grandma hairstyle wearing that. Talking about Granny. And she got the old grandma church outfit suit on with the little skirt with the suit jacket with the heels that's fat at the back.
Because I'm going to do this, I was going to change to that this witness chart means that state tenders a self-authenticating document that states this is 53 Delta. It is the certified copy of the defendant Shan Stillwell's conviction for possession of marijuana in Tenth Street.
Any objection, Mr. Scott?
No objection, Honor.
Man, Young Thug lawyer so laid back and cool. Big money shit, man. The judge don't like him neither. I don't know where Brian steal from. Where Brian steal from, y'all? That nigga so smooth, man. Look at Granny. Look at Granny. Y'all see Granny standing up. I want y'all to go to the page, man. Go on YouTube so y'all can follow it with me. And look at Granny. Look at Granny standing up.
Any limiting instructions, so I had
What her little mean self. Granny like she got a slip on, y'all. A slip. Y'all know the old people like to wear slips. Where my slip? Go get my slip, baby. Pay me my girdle. Young Thug lawyer look like Bart Simpson.
Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, we're going to take maybe about, we're going to recess till about 3:30. Take a
15 minutes.
break and we'll come back and we'll go ahead and continue examination at this one time. Sorry.
Now they're taking another 15-minute break, bro.
That's sardine. So, you can step off, sir.
I think the judge probably got to go get him a bump or something.
We'll call you back in just a minute. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be in recess until 3:30, okay? All right.
Yeah, he gotta go. He gotta go. You know, it weighing off him. You know, it weighing off him. You heard me? Now, if he come back, cause he been quiet. You know, when you coming down, you don't want to really like talk and be bothered. But if he come back and amped up, Y'all already know what's going on. You feel me? Y'all know what's going on. So he gave us 15 minutes. Because he just came back in.
So I'm in concurrence that the 53 Delta would be admissible. So, and I don't think Mr. Stark is complaining or saying that it's not.
Oh, he ain't took no break.
Saying the 53 Delta is not admissible. So I'm inclined to admit it. However, having said that, it's only admissible as to Mr. Steele. So a limiting instruction would be proper to say that it's only admissible as to they can
check him out
for him. So I need to have an appropriate.
If he get off of that stand, y'all.
I just had not had the opportunity to review the 10:06 a.m. email with State versus Jefferson.
She been trying to be slick the whole time it started.
I understand that, but I mean, I could probably give it at the end. I will give it at the end but I believe that a limiting instruction, at least as to this at this point in time, would be proper. So why don't you all work on that in the next 5 minutes? It doesn't need to be anything, and this is probably a couple sentences, and I'll give that to them before this particular consider this particular conviction.
Actually, I do have an objection as to a limiting instruction. This is why. Act 3 of count 1 is alleged to be an overt act in furtherance of the conspiracy with which Jeffrey Williams is charged.
Act 3, what's count 1?
Act 3 of count 1. That defendant Stanfield, an associate YSL, did commit felony offense of possession of marijuana with the intent to distribute in violation of Georgia law pursuant to.
Girl, that boy had 50 bags of weed. Girl, that boy about to go smoke that shit.
Racketeering activity.
Crazy.
161435A. And
organized crime with 50 bags of weed like they had 50 pounds or something. Go sit down somewhere, Granny. For real, man.
Mr. Steele, anything further?
50 bags of weed.
Inaccurate. That is testimonial evidence.
Bags. That man probably was like, man, Thug, man, give me $1,000. That man chose to go get some bags of weed. Thug don't got nothing to do with no 50 bags of weed. Girl.
What the state is saying is throw away the constitutional.
The hell?
Statutory rights. I'm just making an analogy, Your Honor.
Come on, y'all.
The officer and he implicated.
Man, that man trying to side hustle with them 50 bags of weed, man.
There's no magic to a RICO case. That's a conspiracy.
RICO case with 50 bags of weed. Talking about it's relevant.
This allegation is testimonial evidence cannot be used if Mr. Steele testifies. Mr. Steele, we're going to have to just fundamentally disagree on how you read
Look.
versus Jefferson. I'm taking a look at Jefferson. That is not what Jefferson says. I am respectfully to you, but I don't think that Justice Melton was opinion at that point in time in any way saying anything you're saying about that issue.
He do not like Thug's lawyer.
Covers a business record. They're not trying to get it in under a business record. They're saying that this particular account goes to acts in furtherance of the conspiracy, specifically the one that occurred on or about the 8th of, I should say 23rd of August of 2013. And I'm looking at it right now.
Read it. Look. He don't like Young Thug lawyer. Look at it. I read it. Bald head, up. Look like your breast stink too. Yeah. Read the case. Apologize, boy. But he might say, I might have to go hate on him. Well, he ain't gonna admit he wrong. But he got his ass reading. Man, got a $5 million lawyer down there, man. Come on, man. And you intimidated at that man. I'm saying when thug lawyer talk, man, the courtroom get quiet every time. And the judge don't like that at all. I'm telling y'all, they been fussing the whole time this shit started.
Whenever the court permits that, I respond.
Sit down, Granny. He got the judge reading now. I know thug like, man. The judge, the lawyer told him, just read the case. Read it. And that's why he quiet right now, y'all. He got his ass reading. Read, little boy. You heard me? And that's what it's all about, bro. Just because you the judge don't mean you really read. You talking about he reading it wrong and you ain't even read it. How you gonna say somebody read something wrong and you didn't read it? And you reading it now showing that you didn't read it because now you saying something in there. Damn, maybe he is right. See what I'm saying? But let's see his response though, y'all. He don't like him. He might still go against him, but he don't like him. You heard me? Watch this. That boy got a bad-ass lawyer, man. Got the judge reading and it got silent. Gonna tell me I'm reading something wrong. It don't read like that. Thug lawyer say, read it. I am. got that boy reading. Read, boy. Go back to law school, nigga. You heard me? Yeah. Caught in a 10-minute break. Don't leave. Y'all better stay on that state of Georgia sign. Because I'm going to think y'all put some shit in the game. Look at Granny. Y'all need to go see Granny hairstyle, man, so y'all can see what I'm talking about, man. Yo. Hey, man, this is the livest recap of Young Thug trial y'all gonna go to, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as they tune in, man, I'm in there. You dig? And I got y'all covered. You feel me? We gonna have fun. It ain't gonna be bored. But when the prosecutor is on, I'm gonna go to sleep with y'all. And when the lawyers start talking, that's when we gonna go ahead and join on with them, because we all on the same team. You feel me? Yeah, we don't wish jail on the enemy, man. You know what I'm talking about? So if you a person that want people to go down, you need to get your bitch ass out of here. Straight up. You dig? We against all our people going down, man. Straight up. Straight up. On all sides. Let niggas hold court in the streets, man. If y'all want to tune in and catch it live, go to Law and Crime on YouTube, y'all. Law and Crime. Type in Law and Crime on YouTube and y'all can see it live. Y'all can see what I'm seeing on my TV. It's going down. We've been live for 2 hours and 39 minutes covering this case. I'm not going to sit here all day with y'all motherfuckers. You feel me? Because I got some shit to do. You know. But I'm going to give y'all a little bit. But I'm telling y'all where to go so y'all can still sit down and watch it. Because I'm going to recap it and catch up. You feel me? I ain't going to sit through the whole trial. I'm going to recap it because they going to have little bits and pieces still floating around. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all want to keep it going and ride around in traffic and have it on your phone and get every little step of the way, you feel me? I'm showing y'all how to get there. Everybody ain't know about this till today, till they tuned in.
Go ahead. I'm taking a look at State versus Jefferson, which talks about 1659.
Hold up, y'all.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And you're traveling under 1614.4, Charlie, is that right? And 1614.
Just sound different, y'all.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That and the distinctions are just glaring.
They didn't went to commercial. I just said if y'all cut it off, I'ma think some shit in the game. But you know YouTube gotta pay them checks. Oh, we back.
Again,
They getting paid on them commercials, y'all.
wrongly a conviction of a person who's not on trial. There's not any other evidence being offered. They just put in the conviction. Distinguishing our circumstances here, most glaringly, as the court has pointed out, we have alleged a conspiracy under 1614. See, and Your Honor, one of the overt acts that the state alleges in furtherance of the conspiracy is the offense that we have shown evidence of through Sergeant Heed, and which we intend to put up at least one more witness to prove the event of August the 23rd, 2013. And because Mr. Sharp sought to introduce, he turned to me and showed me that he was about to attempt to introduce the indictment that was handed down for Mr. Stillwell. And I told Mr. Sharp that I would object to the indictment, a bare indictment being admitted for tender, because that has no evidentiary value. I offered to Mr. Sharp to, at this point, during his own cross-examination, to tender a state certified copy that the state intended to introduce in any event as evidence of the occurrence of Act 3, which is alleged as an overt act in furtherance of the conspiracy. Under Mr. Steele's reasoning, it's an attempt to separate something that is solidly together by virtue of count 1 and the acts listed in Acts 1 through 191. He cannot pick apart the overt acts alleged in furtherance of the conspiracy by claiming that the proof of those acts can only be considered by the jury against the person alleged to have considered the acts. So we wholly object to it. It's not applicable, it's distinguishable. And we would ask that the court deny or overrule Mr. Steele's objection.
All right, Mr. Steele, anything else for him?
Sure. Your Honor, I just emailed everyone again. Just a more recent case for the city versus Thomas.
Let's go, Steele. A more recent case. 2022. Fuck you mean? Get him, Steele. And if he did not, because you got to go by the case. You got to go by the case.
These people who are dropped together by the way you're on.
I'm going to give you another case. Read the case. A 2022 case. See what I'm saying? See, he got somebody at his office sending him that shit, paying attention to what's going on, and bam, 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 like it's a whole team. He ain't just doing it by himself. He got somebody that's quick with their motherfucking fingers in their mind. You heard me?
I'm looking at it right now, so I see it. The claim that trial court hereby including Jefferson. So, all right. In this case, that they concluded the trial court erred in ruling that the prior convictions are wholly inadmissible.
It's inadmissible.
For the admission of evidence of gang activity is committed to the sound discretion of the trial court and of course
the sound discretion of the trial court. So now, since it's up his discretion,
abuse of discretion. And
abuse of discretion, you abusing your discretion.
1659.
That's your opinion, bro. You got to go off the facts.
And the state in this particular count is alleging the conspiracy counts 1614 for Charlie and 1614 for Bravo of count one. So anything else, sir?
The ruling, you got to go off the facts. He talking about this abuse of the judge discretion. Even though he ruled, it was up to the judge, but he feel like it's an abuse of his discretion.
So you have a conspiracy. That's the part. A conspiracy means more than one person. So it may not be admissible, just like evidence is, Mr.
It may not be admissible.
Evidence may be admissible for one reason and inadmissible for others, but in a conspiracy allegation, this is what the state's trying to admit. In terms of that, they're using that for that particular purpose.
Conspiracy doesn't do away with statutes
at all.
I understand that, sir.
At all. Conspiracy don't do away with statutes and motherfucking law, nigga. Fuck the word.
6-4.
Get him still.
Somehow this is admissible. Respectfully, Your Honor.
But you're doing it under 1615.
He doing it by law, nigga.
1615.3. So that's a little different than when I'm being asked to resolve this particular issue.
No, that's how the state tried to get it in under a conspiracy statute of 6. Those are the gang statutes. And it says that the conviction of one gang member shall be admissible against another. And the Supreme Court of Georgia Jefferson said that would make the statute unconstitutional.
Let's go.
Have they declared that statute unconstitutional?
Yeah.
Gang statute unconstitutional.
Have they declared that
Yes.
Mr. Steele? Yes or no?
But it said no. It said because it cannot be used against anyone but that person who pled guilty. That's how it's not. Otherwise, it would be. That's what Justice Nelson wrote on the opinion.
Come on, Judge. He got you, bro.
So my point is, we're putting in.
Man, that man got to fire a lawyer, bro.
He's guilty. I can't cross-examine him. Maybe he pled guilty because he said, I got out of jail that day. I don't have a lawyer. They promised that they wouldn't charge my crime. I don't have any way to cross-examine him. And what the state is
exactly.
trying to way down the path of saying, well, everything comes against everybody. That's for a jury to determine if they find a conspiracy, and then it's not against everyone. If Mr. Williams says it's a conspiracy, then the court's going to charge the overtime of Mr. Stillwell, for instance, in this case. If that's done in furtherance of a conspiracy, doesn't have to be the act of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams find a conspiracy, and the RICO is proven. It's the actual transgression into the complication clause that keeps that out against Mr. Williams. It doesn't change anything about the RICO. The state still has 191 acts, 190 acts, to then say somebody committed one of these acts, if they're involved in a conspiracy, if that overt act further that conspiracy, then that person may be found guilty of the RICO. But that's not to say that every single thing done here means that the confrontation clause is not violated. That's why I like the
Inadmissible, man.
Respectfully,
Here she go.
I disagree. I consulted with Edie Carlson, who also disagrees, and is in agreement with.
It's still a statute. It's law. fuck your opinion, man. Your opinion don't matter with the facts of law.
The overt act is to prove the nature of the enterprise, and in Jefferson there were no witnesses. He is stating and articulating the exact distinctions that I have made to the court.
All right, Mr. Sell, I'm going to overrule the objection, and
Man, that nigga working with the prosecutor, man.
jury comes back that those particular
The judge is working with the prosecutor, bro. When the man said he think that the judge abused their discretion, that means he didn't agree with a judge ruling, and he gone with the prosecutor's opinion.
Something else while you're came up on that last exhibit 50.
Anything this man say, y'all can see him, bro. He biased, bro. Look at his body expression.
not resolving those issues right now.
Look.
We'll take up those at the end of the trial because some will be brought with the jury and some will not be. I'm not going to rule on those right now. I don't need to. I don't need to. I don't need to right now, Mr. Steele. Believe me.
Look.
At that point in the trial, I'll go ahead and take up all of the exhibits that will go to the jury and those that will not, and I'll make sure that we call those out and we have a good list. I just don't want to do it right now, okay? All right, we're in recess. See you all back in about 5 minutes. That's all your time, so see you then.
Man, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up, bro. If y'all watching this trial, bro, this judge in Thug them trial, bro, is biased than a motherfucker, bro. How the fuck you gonna say, I think that judge abused his discretion? When he said that, I knew he was gonna overrule the objection. I knew it. Once again, the judge's responsibility in a criminal case. See, the judge is biased to the word conspiracy. That prosecutor know that. They cool with each other. So she gonna judge this is a conspiracy to death. All throughout the trial, she gonna keep throwing that word out. But if it was a conspiracy and it was that serious, why the fuck the feds ain't pick it up? And it's a state conspiracy charge. Don't y'all think the feds would have wanted to snatch up a criminal organization as big as Young Thug? How they trying to make it be? The feds probably sitting down like, man, now they know they sound bad for that shit, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Use your nigga common sense. The judge is openly denying every objection that Young Thug lawyer, what he doing is he creating an appeal, right? He's forced for whatever reason to be the way he been. He don't want to be that way. But when you force, the shit stressing him out. He know this man right. That's why he's so frustrated. He know law is law. Statutes that's ruled on, it is what it is. That's how people get they shit overturned. Because it's have been a statute that this happened in this case. Fuck how you feel. Feelings go out the door when it's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, bro. And I don't like it, bro. That's just my opinion, bro. I mean, y'all have to watch the case to probably understand if y'all know a little about being in court, and you have to listen. Just listen, bro. How it's a cold ass game, bro. How these people playing this motherfucking man lawyer, bro. The man lawyer very fucking smart, and he you can tell he studied, even if he ain't versed in the law. He got a strong paralegal team. You know what I'm saying? Who go and research this shit and texting them and sending them this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't cool, bro. I just don't like. Look at him, fat heel wearing. Your heel look like a 2x4 in feet. Man, bro. She got 2x4 heels. Can't even stand on heels. Trying to get a motherfucker all them years. Man, I'm gonna make a rap tonight. For real, bro. Shit ain't cool, bro. Granny! We gotta stay out the system, y'all. You can't win for losing, man. Fuck all that. We if you lost before you win, the only thing we can do is stay out and not go in. You feel me? Y'all see injustice, man. It's a whole lot of injustice going on, man. You know? It's a lot of injustice going on, man. And they taking niggas years away and making niggas fight on appeal, bro. 8 year, 8 months, 16 days, bro. I did, bro. And I had to fight on appeal. I had 22 years. If I wouldn't have fought, bro, I'd be just getting out that motherfucker right now. This probably be the year I'll be getting out. It had been 22 years since that shit happened. I went in 2004. Nah, it had been 19. Nah, because they had 2024 as my release date. In 2004, they had 2024. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine looking at 2024 and 2004. Nigga, that was 20, but I had 22 years. Let's see, 24, 2026. Damn, bro. Man, that judge foul, bro. Y'all gotta tune in, bro, so y'all can see what I'm saying, man. You know, man, y'all pray for them people, man. Them people need prayer, man. I ain't see this man sustain one objection by Brian Steele yet, and I didn't see this man not like when the man tell him something. Just look at them heels, bro. Her heels is like quarters. Like she don't have the little skinny heel. It go down skinny, then it come out like a duck feet. You know what I'm saying? That's how her heel is. She can't stand on the little perny heels all the way because she can't do it. Her legs too heavy. You know what I'm saying? So you can look at them heels like, you know what I'm saying? They skinny, then they come to a duck like a champagne glass. You know what I'm saying? She got leverage on the motherfuckers. You feel me? But anyway, this shit ain't cool, bro. You heard me? Look at him. Y'all see the heels? Who watching? Who watching? They come out skinny, then at the end, when they hit the floor, they a duck, like a duck feet. She got duck feet heels. You hear me? What they call them? Is that a new style or something? I don't know now. Look like they just leverage to like a kickstand, hold them up. You know, table legs. Oh, got some crutches on them, Jones, huh? Yeah, that what it look like, the little thing on the crutch, the little rubber thing on the crutch. Ooh, I just came up with a good idea. For people who got heels, and you know how the little rubber thing be on the crutch, if you don't like to stand on them little skinny heels, they need to make them little rubber things that you can just put at the bottom of your heel so it could be like, extra support if you don't want to walk in your heels no more. That's a good idea. One of y'all can have that. They sell them in a store. Girl, I don't feel like walking in these heels today. Bam, you put a little support on them at the end of your heel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just gave y'all some idea right there. You heard me? I just gave y'all some ideas just now. That's a cold idea, y'all. Oh, they got heels like that where you could like put them on there, put the rubber on there, like pop, automatically. Stop them from being skinny and make them fat. That'd be hard though, won't it? If you could go buy you some of them little heels enhancers, you feel me? I don't feel like walking in these damn heels, girl. I'm about to go to Walgreens and get some heel enhancers. Shit, I ain't bring my slippers with me, bitch. And plop them bitches on there so it feel like you walking in slippers now. You ain't walking in the motherfucking heels because y'all know y'all walk a certain way when y'all walking on them heels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, especially when y'all trying to walk down the hill and they go to getting stuck in the grass and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I just gave y'all a cold little thing, They keep you from sliding. Yeah. Uh-huh. I gave y'all an idea. So y'all go, y'all can have it. You heard me? You heard me? Magic Hills. We gonna name them bitches Magic Hills. You heard me? Magic Hills. Man, go give me a pair of Magic Hills, size 10. Size 10 and a half Magic Hills, man. They sell them at Walgreens. You heard me? We gonna name them bitches Magic Hills, y'all. I got y'all. Magic Hills, you heard me? Yeah. Cause they do the magic. Yeah. I just gave y'all Magic Hills, man. Now somebody better go run with that idea now. That's a $1 billion idea. Now the break over, it ain't even on. It's 000 now. I'm getting off this motherfucker at 4:00, y'all. 12 more minutes or whatever they gonna do. You heard? Yeah, she got the purple heels on. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. But this is they about to come back in, y'all. We on live stream. The YSL Young Thug case, if y'all just tuning in. You feel me? Yeah, man. Big thugging. Telling the truth, not hating. The judge back. He objecting and overruling to everything Brian Steele is coming with, no matter if it's statute or not. I feel like he being biased for the prosecutors. I'm just keeping it real. He overruling and not sustaining. And he been doing that. This the 4th day of the trial. He been doing that to Brian Steele the whole time. I bet you if y'all go online and y'all ask have the judge been being biased toward Brian Steele, they'll say, yeah. I don't think he like him. He wasn't charged with no gang charge then, but they trying to bring gang charges later. A regular fucking weed charge.
The state indicted Mr. Stillwell on this charge from August 23rd, 2013.
Doesn't appear that they did.
They accused him.
They accused him. He wasn't indicted.
Looks like there was a non-negotiated plea. I don't typically deal with certified convictions.
It don't matter. He wasn't motherfucking indicted. He got a perk, nigga.
If you go 2 more pages, you can see the specifics of the case.
Cause that shit probably was less than what you charged them for.
August 23rd, 2013.
Under an ounce. Why she sustained? I told you. I know, bro. Y'all see how he went with her? She said objection. He said I sustain.
These charges from August 23rd, 2013.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea what I'm looking at right now.
Why she say I sustain? Look, I know the fucking judge. What he gonna say? How I know that?
Later holding indicate that Mr. Stillwell was ever charged with any gang charges.
How I know?
Did Mr. Stillwell
How I know when he gonna sustain or not? I'm just a regular person. Oh, I sustain.
I'm gonna show you.
You don't sustain. This man just went through a whole. This bitch ain't. I mean, this lady ain't show no case law. She just say I sustain. But this man telling you why he objecting and he bringing you case law with statutes and you overrule.
It's a map.
Okay.
The fuck?
Green and red writing on it.
It does.
Alright. Now, is this a map of a certain section of his land?
It appears to be.
Okay, it is 322 Glen Street on this map.
Get him, bald head.
Bring it closer.
Gotta bring it closer. See, they get aggravated when you getting on their ass.
No.
Could you say it louder?
No.
Okay. 320 is 322 Glen Street is north of this map, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Nothing else.
Get him, bald head. Okay, my bad. The volume had cut off. My bad. We back on. Look at them hills right there. Look at them big 2x4s right there, y'all. Everybody that watching, look at them brown, look at them black shoes with the brown heel. She got big 2x4 heels on. God damn. Y'all see them big boys right there? Fat ankle, big heel, 2x4 heel, like you're about to go hacksaw Jim Duggan in a ring feet ass. Whole feet ass. Yeah, man. Them prosecutors know they got them feet for days, boy. God damn it. Woo, whiskey. Where you get them from? The Good Real Drifty store? Girl, them look like some motherfucking platform. That one of them pimps wore with the fish tank on it. You left your fish at home, girl. Girl, what them is right there, girl? Ooh, whiskey. Look like your feet swelling up with them, girl. High blood pressure feet having that, girl. Woo. Feet on swole feet.
First name Scott, S-C-O-T-T. Last name Jimenez, J-I-M-E-N-E-Z.
Good afternoon, sir.
My southern accent.
Would you tell us your recording work?
I currently work in the APD, Zone 5, the traffic unit.
Calling all these damn police.
Since June 29th.
Of this year. Prior to that time, where did you work?
Prior to that, with APD for the last almost 18 years, in the open records unit.
Boy, you sound like you're on an oxygen tank, all that breathing. He must be fat. Sound like a bully.
Yes, I have.
Prior to working with the Atlanta Police Department, what was your background?
Prior to working with the Atlanta Police Department, I worked at a large law firm in town. I handled litigation discovery for that law firm.
Y'all can't hear me?
2013.
Whoa. Y'all can't hear me? You can't hear me? That must be delay. Hustler, y'all still can't hear me? Mic check, 1, 2. It's saying y'all can hear me. Oh, okay.
Would you tell the jury what your role in that detail was?
Sure. On that day, I was a sergeant in the Apex unit with 2 supervisors working that day. The detail, or the operation for the day, the assignment for the day, where there were 2 people that were wanted for probation violations. And we had an attached probation officer from the Department of Corrections working.
Man, it seemed like y'all was gonna get regular people doing regular crime. It don't sound like no organized crime for no 50 bags of weed and probation violations and shit, bro. How is that conspiracy, bro, with probation violation? I don't know no mafia member got no probation violation and they call it an organized crime.
Area.
On no 50 bags of weed and they call it no organized crime.
Called out on the radio after the person later identified as Shannon Stowe was identified walking up Windsor Street.
But these people doing a lot of reaching.
The description of the person, what they're wearing, height, weight, and identified that person as one of the wanted people. I was in a car with a marked vehicle in uniform with the other sergeant. Sergeant Peckinkamp was driving. I was in the passenger seat. We were coming down Glen Street.
Man, that nigga read that motherfucking whatever he said. You can tell he read it.
Was over the radio. He was supposed to be coming from behind.
He read that.
Windsor and Glen. That's typically referred to as the green store. Mostly because of the paint color.
You can tell he read that.
There's a parking lot in the drive that goes behind that store and comes out from the...
He remember too much detail. Boy, you just read that.
Area on the Glen Street side. Sergeant Peckinkamp
he got too much detail, y'all. He saying shit that she didn't even say. He read that.
And I spotted the subject that was description was given over the radio. And I told
you trying to get all your little description that you just read out.
Approached identified subjects.
I hope one of them lawyers asked, did you just read that?
Cell phone in his hand, and then he looked back over his shoulder where he had come from, and then placed the cell phone into his pocket. I noticed that as a pre-flight indicator that he may run. So I hastened my pace. Went ahead.
I hastened my pace.
Grabbed his left wrist and executed the arrest. We got him to the ground, started cuffed him up. I asked him if he had anything on him at the time.
Bro, they ain't even asked you all that.
And he said that he had some marijuana on him. After we got him cuffed up, stood up, I retrieved marijuana from his left pocket and the cell phone from his right pocket.
Organized crime.
Did it come in any particular form? Particular?
Yes. The marijuana was packaged in two bundles. One was a kind of a sandwich bag of loose raw marijuana. It was roughly about an ounce from the volume. And then the other package was another bag that had, I believe, roughly 50 smaller Ziploc bags. They were transparent red Ziploc bags, each containing roughly probably a gram of marijuana apiece. So those two packages were both in his left pocket.
Was there any significance in terms of your experience as a law enforcement officer to packaging 50 smaller bags of marijuana?
Yes, in my experience, that volume of individual bags of marijuana would indicate intent to distribute sale of marijuana.
And did you inquire, ask Sheriff Zero whether he had anything on his person prior to learning that he had marijuana?
Actually, just in general, once we restrained him, placed him in physical custody, asked him if he had anything on him that I should know about. Just a general question, and his response was that he had some marijuana.
Thank you. Actually, the Mechanicsville area, is that in zone 3?
Yes, it is.
Would you explain to the jury, as succinctly as you can, the borders of the Mechanicsville community plan?
A little more difficult. I haven't operated specifically in the Zone 3 area, so I would probably say, I think coming down to Daniel, and going all the way over. It's difficult for me to say. I mean, borders have changed probably 2 or 3 times.
Because they don't know what he's talking about.
Borders, so I really can't answer specifically.
Daniel is in the Mechanicsville area?
He is, yes.
Thank you.
Sure.
That's all I have.
Cross, Mr. Sharp.
Crazy.
Currently Lieutenant Jimenez. That's okay. No worries.
All right. My name is Max Shard. I represent you. Just a couple questions. You are.
Come on, bald head. Because I sure about to go to sleep.
That's correct.
Okay. And he told you, he was open and honest with you about the marijuana he had as a person, right?
That's correct.
And this marijuana that he found, you determined that it was packaged for sale, correct?
The packaging would tend to indicate that it was packaged for distribution.
Okay, and distribution means for sale.
Yes.
And he was charged as such, right?
That's correct.
Do you have any evidence as to where he got this marijuana from?
No.
Do you have any evidence of what he was planning to do with this money that he was going to
Marijuana, y'all.
Can you redirect?
I'm going to sleep, me. I'm about to get off of here, though. I saved 4 o'clock. I'm 5 minutes late.
I'm showing it to you now. Would you take a look at 47 Delta and open it up inside?
Look at Thug. Thug sleeping too. I know they real tired. If I'm tired watching it, just imagine they down. You heard me. But man. Woo.
You recognize what is 47 Delta?
This shit gonna go on for months.
10 years since this case, so I would have to rely on the labeling of the property recovery.
Okay. And when you say you would have to rely on the labeling of the property recovered, I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 52 Delta and ask you in conjunction with State's 47 Delta, are you able to identify that as the cell phone recovered from Mr. Stillwell?
Yes, from the case number, being the case number from this arrest, and also the 4-digit ID number on here is Officer Heath. That is his 4-digit ID number on here. He's the case agent for this, and also the undercover officer that called out the positive identification of Mr. Stillwell on the scene.
Your station is 47 Delta.
Hey, Jason, 47 Delta, sir. That it? All right. Oh,
Thank you. That's all I have.
Man, that man overruling all these lawyers' objections, y'all. But asking them, do they object? Y'all don't see what he doing.
Was the marijuana, to your knowledge, weighed, or were those just approximations?
The approximations are from my kind of visual description of those, but I believe when they were processed, they were all the items were weighed.
Okay, but you don't know the official weights from weighing.
I do from refresh my recollection of the report, yes.
Okay. What were the weights?
I believe the weights were 50 grams, I believe, for the packaged 50 bags of marijuana, and I think it was 28 grams for the loose raw marijuana in the sandwich bag. I believe I would have to refresh from the
50 grams total, all the bags.
No, I believe it's 88 is the total for both.
50 grams total for all
You're
these
not
small
basis.
Sustain.
Yeah, let me finish this.
With the numbers,
Well, he ain't sustain that.
Because the report has the actual.
Let's see if he gonna sustain.
I only know, what I pulled from his pocket, and my estimation at the time, I didn't turn the drugs into the evidence room, so that's where they were weighed and they were documented in the report.
Fair enough. And when you said 50, you were talking about the entire total of all the small bags, not each bag.
I believe so, yeah.
All right, anything further? If not,
What was the 88?
I think there was a total, I think total grams of marijuana, but I have to look at the report for that.
Thank you. That's all.
all right.
Which one it was? 88 or 50, nigga? Got his ass too, bald head.
I'm on a temporary excuse witness.
Got his ass too, bald head. Make him look like he lying. Which one it was, nigga?
I'm gonna go ahead and permanently excuse you as a witness, but don't discuss your judgment. Like change in this case, okay? All right, thank you, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You're going to ask for the city calls in.
My son, Andrew Phillips, please.
Andrew Phillips. Bring your ass to the motherfucking office. I think the trial go to like 6 o'clock, y'all. From 9 in the morning to 6 o'clock, I think. Yep, 8 hours. Then they got like an hour break. They got full day. Monday through Friday. It's the 4-day. And y'all can catch it live yourself, or you can catch the recap. Cause I ain't gonna be doing it every day. I'm only gonna do it when I feel like doing it. Law and Crime YouTube channel though. Or do y'all think I should cover it? What y'all think?
If you would just not film.
Y'all think I should keep covering it or what? Y'all let me know if y'all want me to cover it. If y'all want me to cover it, then I'll cover it.
I appreciate that. All right.
To keep y'all going on what's going on.
Okay, all right, let's bring it.
Y'all need to let me know now. Cover it. Cover it. What y'all talking about on Instagram? Y'all lost. Alright, so big box folks say cover it, y'all. So you know. I think sometimes they need to be brought to the attention. Alright, YouTube, they say cover it.
Mr. Phillips, good afternoon, sir. Sir, please approach the witness stand.
Okay.
Once you get there, before you sit down, if you would turn and face our name and be sworn as a witness. I do.
Alright, after this witness, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here for real.
Andrew Phillips, ANDREW, Phillips, PHILLIPS.
Cause I've been on this jump 3 hours, almost 4 hours, 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Very well, thank you.
Mr. Phillips, would you tell the jury just a little bit about yourself? Are you from Atlanta?
Yes, ma'am.
And generally, in 2013, what area of Atlanta?
Okay.
On June 10th of 2013, were you living in Buckhead then?
Yes, ma'am.
And on July 10th, pardon me, asking previously about July 10th.
Yes, ma'am.
On that date, are you married?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anything of significance happen on that date that caused you to reach out to the Atlanta Police Department?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you tell the jury what it was that happened?
I had returned from being on vacation and noticed that the door was open or ajar. And upon I called the police, called 911, the police department showed up, they cleared the house, then I went in and began to notice that some items were missing.
Now, the address that you lived at then, is that the address that you still reside in?
No, ma'am.
What address did you live at on July the 10th,
11 Demarest Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia, 303. I can't remember the full zip, sorry.
That's okay. Was that a house, a townhouse, an apartment, or something?
It was a house.
Standing on home?
Yes, ma'am.
And could you describe when you say your front door was open? Had it kicked in, or was it just ajar?
It was ajar, but there was no signs of any forced entry.
Had you left your door unlocked?
I can't say that for sure or not.
What all did you find was missing inside your home?
Specifically, 2 firearms. One was a handgun, one was a shotgun. I believe a laptop and a blanket, to be exact.
A blanket?
about somebody stole his shit.
Now, was there any way that you were able to, was there anything else that was present or absent at the time that you arrived home? In other words, was your alarm system, did you have an alarm system?
We did have an alarm, but I can't say whether or not it had been on or not.
All right.
And when you got home, was there any,
I go to studio tonight.
doorstep to identification as to?
Actually, there was mail on the front doorstep now that you say that.
Okay, what was it?
It was I think a small brown package.
And on what day was that UPS package?
I do not recall.
Showing you a copy of the incident report from that incident. Refresh your memory?
I'm sure it would.
Alright. I'm going to show you page 2 for counsel's purposes of incident 131910027. And just for reference's sake, we will label it State Exhibit 54R. R as in Romeo. Did I get that right? Would you take a look at the last line of that paragraph?
Okay.
Without reading it out loud, just let me know if it refreshes your memory as to when the package was delivered.
It does.
And you arrived home on the 10th, was it, of July?
That sounds accurate.
And what date was the package delivered?
Based on what I just read there on the 9th.
Okay. I'm going to show you, and Your Honor, this time we have exhibit that has been made safe, so we are also bringing in a weapon into the courtroom so we can make the court aware.
That's fine.
I'm going to show you what has been marked as State Exhibit 12 Bravo.
Yes. All right, now you may proceed and read.
Now, Mr. Phillips, did you ever receive back your firearm?
No, no.
At some point, did you reach out to the Atlanta Police Department to tell them a serial number or any other identifying information for the firearm?
I believe so, yes, ma'am.
Now, do you recall what that serial number was?
Not off the top of my head, no.
And do you recall what your firearm looked like?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you recognize your firearm if you saw it?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you recognize the firearm inside the box that is labeled 4054 Delta?
Can you flip it over?
I'm sorry. Not 54 Delta. Hang on one second. 40.
confirming the serial number, yes, it does look like my firearm.
And are you able to tell the jury what make and model of the firearm it is that you're looking at?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
It's a 6LP226.
And what is it about that firearm that makes you believe that that is your firearm?
It's very specific. The P226 model is the firearm that is issued to the Navy SEALs. So I can see the logo on there and know that.
All right, and when you say that it is a very specific firearm issued to the Navy SEAL, were you a Navy SEAL?
No, ma'am.
Why is it that your firearm would have, or you would have a firearm specific?
I just thought it would be cool to own that specific firearm.
All right. Would showing you a mark with serial number listed on it refresh your memory as to the serial number?
I'm sorry, can you do that question one more time?
Would showing you a warrant with the serial number listed refresh your memory as to the serial number for your firearm?
To answer your question, I don't know if it would. Without seeing the purchase document from when I bought it, I couldn't confirm the serial number.
Okay, but you can confirm or can you confirm that can you confirm that the serial number that was on your purchase document is something you convey to the police?
Yes, ma'am. I did have to call and get that document from the store that I purchased it from.
Okay, and the document that you got from the store, did you read from that document when you gave that number to the police?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you recall who it was that you that responded to your residence when you reported the break?
I do not.
Do you recall whether there were more than one officer, or whether it was a female or a male, or anything of that nature?
I want to say that there was 2 police officers.
Okay.
It was late and it was dark, and I just got done traveling.
Did you ever receive any of the items back, or did you ever receive notification that any of your items had been found?
I did receive notification that this firearm next to me had been found.
And did you attempt to retrieve that firearm?
I reached out to find an understanding of the whereabouts of the firearm.
What do you mean?
Just once they contacted me, I was curious.
And were you allowed to get your firearm back? Now, at the time, had you given anyone permission to be in your home during that time?
No, ma'am.
And had you specifically spoken to anyone or a person by the name of Jeffrey Williams and given him permission to hold or to have your firearm?
No, ma'am.
Were any of the other items that were stolen from your home ever recovered, as far as you know?
All right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. This shit getting boring. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. I got shit to do. I got studio. I'ma holler at y'all. You dig?